Hello, everyone, and welcome to RPGeeks, where we do Dungeons and Dragons and science. We are science communicators who mix up a little bit of spicy science into our D&D.
You look, by the way, Sharmini, you look impossibly cool right now. Is everybody else
so
thinking?
Actually aiming for that.
You've got the leather jacket and like the.
I've heard that if you're real coolness is not trying, and I'm definitely trying, but I'm succeeding anyway. You know, I feel like it's happening for me.
If you're trying the right way, it works.
And it's certainly working.
Yeah, it's working.
Oh,
wow, Simon. That was very.
Yeah, that was real.
Blame Ali for this. Ali raises the flirtation levels of this group so much.
Yeah, Ali.
Yeah,
God.
Make this about him. Anyway.
Right, so
no one's ever said it to me. I'm just gonna full on say
that. Yes, we do. We say it all the
Ali,
time.
you're gorgeous. Ali, you're very beautiful. You're very handsome. Do you know who else is very beautiful and very handsome? Segue into our special guest for today. Is the beautiful and handsome Khalil.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you so much for having me, guys.
Joining
I'm super
us.
hyped to play with you.
We're excited.
Yeah, we think you're awesome. You're one of our buddies. But
it's so good that you're so handsome as well, because
that fits.
you fit right in.
We can only.
I didn't want to rock the vibe, and so I made sure to kind of get an exfoliate in.
It's working.
I've gotten to play with you before, but I don't think any of the rest of these guys have. Can you just give us a little bit about yourself?
A little taste.
Little teaser.
Well, hey everyone, I'm Khalil Thirlaway. I'm a science communicator as well. People might know me from the Natural History Museum's podcast, Wild Crimes, or I've played the slime mold piloted Warforged Slim and the interdimensional snake-headed fuckboy Boomslang on Science and Sorcery.
Top 10 sentences already.
yeah. Said on this stream.
And yeah, I'm super hyped to be playing in this one shot with you guys.
How long have you been playing D&D? I feel like it's something that it would be nice to showcase. Is actually like quite a lot of people that we're going to be having on are long-time nerds. Like, people have played this game for quite a while. Like,
Longer time than us.
What was your intro?
That's a long time.
I'm quite long term with it.
I mean, I'm probably the least long time. But Khalil, how far back does your connection to TTRPGs go?
So back when I was a kid, I used to play a lot of like war games and Warhammer and stuff like that. But RPGs.
Oh no, Simon's face is like.
It's so
I'll chat afterwards.
RPGs wise, I've been playing D&D for probably about 5-6 years. So I've actually finished a campaign.
What?
Yeah.
What does it feel like?
What's it like? Tell me.
How do you fake them?
It was very emotional. I wasn't the DM. I was a character.
Did everyone die? Is that how it ended? That's the only way I know.
No, but a lot of people did die.
Oh my god.
But no, I DM a campaign, with my home friends, and I play in a weekly campaign as well. But yeah, I've only been streaming for the past probably year or so. So
nice.
It's nice to be playing with you guys.
Yeah. Amazing. So we have got a lot of excitement for you today in our Dungeons and Dragons adventure. Let's do some very quick. We're just going to introduce ourselves quickly.
These people who have been talking for the last 10 minutes.
Sorry.
I'm
never sure what the right order of that
Who
is.
are these people?
No one's watching this as their first one, surely. If you are, hi.
After the huge
Shout out
success
to
of the last one shot.
It's all the Wild Crimes fans who will come flooding to RPGeeks.
True. Yeah.
I'm
He went for RPGeeks. Did you hear it?
This needs to
that doesn't mean
Yes.
I self-corrected.
No, you didn't.
You shouldn't have, Khalil. You should have gone with what felt right.
You've waded into a war here.
RPGeeks, like Jeff.
Like cheeks.
clapping them RPGs.
Call them RPG.
God. My name is Sharmini. I make science videos and I use she/her pronouns, and I look really cool today. Ali.
Correct.
God, my name's Ali. I use he/him pronouns. I make science videos, and I look pretty cool today.
Oh
yes,
yes.
it does.
No, wait, not Bates.
I'm going last.
Not Bates.
The other guy.
Yep, me.
Who's that?
My name's Simon. I make he/him pronouns and I use videos and about different parts of science. And I wrote a book and I do live streams. And I'm joined today. I'm going to be dungeon mastered. When you put it as a verb, that sounds very different. I'm going to be dungeon mastered.
That kind of stream.
By the one and only Emily Bates.
Hello, I am Emily Bates. I use she, her pronouns, and I make science videos, and I am so excited to be DMing these guys today. I DM our home game for the RPGeeks plus one of our other friends, and I don't think this is my first time DMing on stream.
Yeah,
so,
we've got to carry on the same vibe that you're used to from our home game.
Which is utter
chaos,
madness
chaos,
and nothing happening. So
nothing happened really, crucially.
No, that's not true. Things happen. You try and poison people and fail miserably.
We had that great montage that one time on the boat. I mean, there was the incident of getting
this is
on
bad
the boat.
content.
Anyway,
Come on.
Right, let's jump in to the game. Far past the Danwin reaches, over the sun-dipped mountains sits the city of Roundtree, a sprawling metropolis with mansions in the north, decked in all manner of magical illusions to display the wealth of the occupants. And to the south, the humble dwellings house those without the funds to gain access to the arcane. In the center of the city sits a dome, the headquarters of the company. The top half of the dome is covered in adverts for the latest magical potions and weapons. The company controls all of the arcane resources in Roundtree. Next to the dome are the barracks, where the protectors of the company and in turn Roundtree live. At the very top, we find the home of Owlbear Team 6. It's been 8 years since you were placed together on that first day of training. Your skills and personalities run through numerous simulations to ensure the highest functioning team possible. And now you are the best of the best, at least for your level. You've collected rare minerals from the Yoba Desert, foiled plots from Arcana For All, and done your fair share of transporting magic items to Moondrive Plaza. Simon is dying and I can't keep going.
I'm sorry, it's like somebody has done like the orientation session at the company and they put the DVD in.
So
and this is
good.
Yeah,
it's so good.
You have reached Platinum tier, but there's one more, Elite. You know the next stage of your mission will mean an upgrade, a chance to travel the plains, to be celebrities in the eyes of the populace. You will be seen as aspirational guardians of the city. And today is that day. One more job. We're going to start, as you're all in the penthouse getting ready for your day, we'll go round. Can you each describe your character and maybe what they're doing to get ready? Let's start with Shamini.
Right, okay, so
I'm leaving the music going.
It's great. It's motivational. I feel motivated. Nexa is also feeling motivated. Nexa is a little halfling with little spiky hair and a lot of black eye makeup on. She's just like super roguey. I'm not even gonna be like, what is she? She's fucking rogue, and she loves it. She dresses like a rogue. She has knives everywhere. She has like some cool gloves for breaking into things. She has a sword. She has arrows. She loves Rogan. She loves her job as well. So this is just another glorious day, getting to go out and do things. And tomorrow. So penthouse is nice. Like penthouse is, it's more luxury than she's ever seen in her life, to be honest. But the next level, elite level, we get a freaking like. Is it a mansion? I'm imagining it as a mansion.
It's pretty much whatever you want.
That's what you said, but like
you could get a house, you can get a mansion, you get like there's loads of perks.
Blank check.
Very nice.
Nexus kind of buzzing as she's sort of packing up various weapons and stuff and get ready.
Fabulous. Ali, would you like to describe your character?
Yeah, I would. We move to the kitchen, where you see a tall, powerfully built black dragonborn. I had a really kind of like dope sort of like really dramatic description of things, but with his music I can't do it. Oh, but the music stopped. Okay, great.
It's just fading out. Something else will start now, but carry on.
Oh god.
There we go.
Okay, a black dragonborn, incredibly well muscled, with, you can see inlaid lines of platinum wire across their whole body in shapes and tattoos, trying to come to the good side. This is a man of good now. He's a paladin who strongly believes in fighting for justice and good, to rid, maybe atone for his past. And at the moment, you can see the kitchen's quite small. He's quite large, so no one else can get in. He's in, and you can see that he's measuring. He's using the kitchen scales, the one kitchen scale, to weigh both sides of an enormous runic hammer, to check that both ends of the hammer are equally balanced, like the scales of justice itself.
Very cool. And let's go, Simon.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god, I'm still struggling from that QVC intro. I'm sorry. I kind of want to do a character now that's just like the QVC.
You can't change your character, he's too sweet.
Hi, this arrow could be yours, and it could be in your face from a range of 40 feet.
Scott Barry the Bard.
Yeah, yes! That's going to be the next one-shot character.
Let's go, yeah.
Anyway, we go over to one of the residential rooms, the bedrooms, and we find, my name's Goodness Carter. I'm currently trying to fix my robes because they keep breaking because they're a bit too small for me, and I've got my wizard. One of my tomes that I have, because I'm a wizard, you see, I've got a tome on how to do needlework, and I'm trying to fix my thread. They keep tearing because of my trapezoidal muscles. And I was exiled from my clan because I like books. Nobody else in the clan like books, and I come here because it's the center of learning. And I found myself a new tribe, and I'm the person that can help keep them safe when we're out doing our kind of missions. On the way up on the next level, hopefully I can get in with the research division and find out a bit more about how we do the research here. That's what I want to know. Knowledge is everything that I'm about.
That sounds lovely. And Khalil?
So we see Amin Tadat, and she is a kind of humanoid woman in kind of quite floaty kind of art teacher garb, and with kind of a short, erratic, kind of pixie-ish cut. And there is a golden, soft glow that surrounds her head, but it kind of flickers on and off like a broken neon sign.
That's cool.
She's a little bit husky voiced, which is totally a character choice, because
and not because Khalil was at Glastonbury. Stop asking everyone. God.
And she's constantly kind of anxious, and at the moment she's a bit anxious that Kern is probably going to prick himself on that needle, and it's not very safe. And she keeps trying to help with a mending cantrip to fix his robes, but he likes to do it himself, and he doesn't really let her help. And she gets a bit kind of het up because she just wants everything to be right and safe, and so she's checking and rechecking all her gear and trying not to look over at the kind of gasps of pain when Kern pricks himself with the needle.
Take off 5 hit points, please, Simon. No.
I've not got that many.
No, I'm joking. Please don't. Is there anything you guys would like to discuss before you head to the dome to receive your final mission? We can just jump straight there. We're going to jump straight there. So you have been sent to your boss, the Patron. Now, the Patron is an elven man with slicked back golden hair. He wears a sort of baby blue suit with a circular crystal brooch, which is the symbol of the company. He sits behind a sleek white desk, which has a Newton's cradle just clicking away pretty methodically. And as you walk in and sit down, he says, Albert Team 6, a pleasure as always. Now, I believe you're here for your final mission. Now, as you know, our elite level teams travel the planes, and once you reach this level, you will be provided with your own home and ship. The ship is, how exciting, the music kicked in just as I said it, known as a spelljammer that will allow you to traverse the astral sea. Now, for your final mission, I'm sure you are all aware of our training pods. You, many years ago, were all part of our training program. Now, they are fully tapped into our mainframe in order to draw upon our vast banks of knowledge. Well, last month, a team of new recruits were sent in for training, and something appears to have gone wrong, and, well, the system got damaged within that. And, there's been a leak, and it's been slowly releasing information to the general public for free, which, as I'm sure you're all aware, we cannot have. So we suspect the terrorist group Arcana For All may be behind this. And for your last mission at Platinum Tier, it's very simple. Go in, stop the leak, and, Amin, try not to blow up anything in the process.
I promise to try not to, sir.
Yes.
Has anything more dangerous than information leaked? Do we need any PPE or anything?
Not that we're aware of. However, as I'm sure you're aware, some of our information is highly classified, and should it get out to the general populace, well, it would be bad for everyone working here. And now, we don't know how the system will respond to you being in there, so I do suggest you PPE up, as it were. It may fight back, but that should be no problem of people of your caliber. And to run the experiment, we have one of our mages, Jules. And given this team's propensity for, shall we say, unexpected outbursts, our health and safety officer, Jessica, will also be overseen. Okay, any questions? Nexa, you look confused.
No, that's great. That's exciting. Wow.
I don't suppose your history with Jules is going to be an issue.
History? I was like, yeah, like ancient history, you mean? Because it was so long ago.
Right.
Not even a.
We can provide a different mage should you wish.
I think it's cool. I am like so chill. I didn't even.
Okay.
This face was just
Good. Fine. Then head down to the training grounds, please. Good day. And he just goes back to writing on his desk.
Is Juliet still angry at me?
Jessica,
Sorry.
I mean, she worries about you, Amin, given your nature.
I do try.
And we know, and we thank you for that. You are...
I've got my health and safety manual right here. I read it every day.
Good. Well, why don't you have a little flick through that while you head to the training grounds? Okay, we need this leak stopped ASAP. Thank you. Chop, chop now. And you sort of feel almost a gust kind of gently push you out of the room. And you will all know the way to the training grounds. Anything you'd like to discuss as you head there?
Just put a reassuring hand on Nex's shoulder.
I will say to Alan, like, don't even worry about Jessica. She's just kind of jealous. Like, we're gonna be elite level this time tomorrow. Like, psh, he wishes she'd be as cool as us.
Thanks, and don't you worry about, you know who.
Who? I don't. Who are you talking about? I don't even know who.
Me neither. Doesn't matter. Let's go.
Good. Right. Can we have slightly low? It's quite hard to cheery music. It's very.
Yes,
cheery.
I wasn't sure. It's really loud in my ear, but I could. How's that?
There we go.
Oh, yeah. That's like elevator level.
It felt like we were beginning.
That's what we want.
It felt like we were beginning a quest in like a rave previously. Like
It is meant to be elevator music. That is
I do have a lot of questions about everything that the patron said, which I did not. What training pods? What info? What recruits? What?
You would know the training pods.
Are they
so
like
training.
Yeah.
Almost. I mean, what it is basically you get plugged into a pod and you get put into a simulation where you can go through various scenarios with little to no damage actually taken to your physical form. And it was used to sort of give you the basic training, and it's used for all new recruits. But from what it sounds like, something has gone wrong with the latest, not necessarily the batch, but something glitched when there were people in there, and they need the leak to be plugged up.
What kind of a leak? Are we talking about like
a data leak?
But there's no electronics in this world. It's sort of
Correct.
fantasy, so it's like magical data.
Correct. You don't know.
Do we know how that works? No, I don't know.
Why not just send a mechanic? Why send the most elite?
Because we've got to go in. Because we've got to go in and stab something.
Well, they know about this group.
Right.
Is it Arcana For All?
Oh yeah, and also there could be like baddies in there that we've got to stab up a bit.
Baddies, you say?
Also, it says on page 47 of the health and safety manual here that regarding the training pods, the one of the mechanisms in there is the arcane safety mechanism, and that's the thing that prevents harm coming to the people training in the pods. So if that's been damaged by the leak, then it could actually be somewhat unsafe. Which
we need to go in order to make sure that it is safe.
Yes, of course, and that's the best thing to do. Making stuff safe is super.
But it won't be safe when we're in there. It'll be dangerous. Correct.
It's gonna be super dangerous. Pete.
Really dangerous.
I just hope they got the extra big pod that they had to make for the skill.
You really must learn enlarge reduce.
I don't like. I should be able to make it as a wizard on my own terms. Being who I am.
Did you
That's
mention,
true.
Simon, in your description that Kern is an enormous Goliath in a tiny set of robes?
I mean,
They're quite
With a
fit.
it's on the
laptop?
screen that Kern is a Goliath. I don't think I specifically said Goliath. No, Kern is enormous.
That, like, yeah.
As we
That
walk
podcast.
past, I think P, who is the name of my character, because we only use first letters in my order, will, I think, appreciatively stroke the back of your arm and just go, incredible deltoids. I don't even know what a deltoid is. I think it's that muscle, but really incredible definition.
Triceps.
Yes, I do try, but for some reason it never gets to that level.
Eventually you reach the training grounds and you go through and you emerge on like a balcony with a control deck, and there you see standing a small halfling man. Where is my description? He's got sort of like a standard lab coat over a sort of knitted jumper, curly strawberry blonde hair, and he's sort of tweaking some buttons and things. And next to him is a human woman with brown hair in a very high bun, sort of looking very stern. And as you walk in, Ammon, she turns to you and goes, "Hi, Ammon. Are we going to have any issues today?"
Hi, Jessica. I'm 90-something% sure we won't.
I'm
It'll
going to
be-
need to know that's something for my report. So
Well, only one way to find out.
great. Okay. And everyone else feeling fine? Not going to do anything to make this one explode anything or valuable equipment again?
But we're going to do our best. Nothing's
Great.
wrong's going to happen this time.
Great.
Jessica,
That was in
just
service of
chill.
righteous justice.
We're platinum
time.
level. We're gonna like nail this. Don't even
Great.
worry about it.
Fine. As you start talking, Nexa, you see Jules kind of awkwardly turns around and goes, "Oh, hi everyone. Hi Nexa.
Oh hey.
How are you? Hi,
Get
Kern.
your sniveling face out of my
Oh,
area.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I just wanted to check she was okay. That was
Why would I not? Sorry, why would I not be okay?
No.
What do you mean check that I'm okay? What does that
no
mean?
reason. I
Checking
didn't know whether
that
you'd be
I'm
okay. That
Do I
like
need
if
you to
it was me
check
running it, but
That
apparently
I'm
you're
okay.
fine.
Like,
So
I can
I
stab
don't know.
people.
It's fine, and like you
I'm
can
always
stab people.
okay.
You're really good at stabbing people.
Like, why
So,
would I not be okay?
I'm
Are
really
you
sorry about
harassing
how
this
things.
woman?
No, I am not. And he immediately turns around and just starts like turning buttons and things. And you're on this balcony, and if you look over, there's sort of the stairs leading down, and you can see 4 pods. One of which is much larger, which is the one that is for Kern. And the walls of this chamber are all lined with these pipes, and they're all see-through. And you can see these sort of swirling fluids-looking things going through them and like draining into the pods.
That's so
And
cool.
anyone can make an Arcana check if they would like.
I don't even
I would
care.
love to.
Music's really wholesome. I'm feeling really happy about that.
Oh,
It's super wholesome.
A 10. Oh, no.
I got a 19.
Okay, I will say, Kern, you're just like, oh, cool, magic tubes. Great. Love a magic tube.
I think
Ammon,
I've just read this page of the safety manual.
Precisely. You've just read the Arcana tube section, and it sort of talks about how all the different styles of magic are all fed into these pods, and how they're very delicate and must not be disturbed, these tubes, and they sort of allow the occupant of the pod to experience a fully lived experience within the pods, within the simulation.
So I guess I think P might be standing a bit too close to one of these tubes, and so I cast Mage Hand to just kind of nudge him away and say, let's take a step.
Oh, God, what is that? Oh my God,
Ammon,
don't do that.
Okay, right, everyone. If you could all just be very careful and don't touch the tubes, and make your way to your pods, please. And you will, I assume, head downstairs and start clambering in. They're just sort of these big egg structures, and they've all got this sort of helmet with where you can see these like tubes taper in, and that gets placed on your head. And Jules comes down and one by one starts fitting the caps. And he goes, let's say he goes to P first, and goes, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to offend anyone. I'm just doing my job.
Just put it on my head.
Yeah, sure. And then moves to Ammon and goes, okay, just with your like aura and stuff, do I have to put it around the aura, or just
The aura will just It'll do its thing. I don't really
Okay.
have much control over it.
Cool. Next, you're next in line, and he just goes, "Do you mind if I need to touch
Obviously,
you?"
yeah,
to-
that's obviously fine.
Sorry, thank you for your consent. And puts the cap on very carefully, and finally comes over to Kern.
I'll take
And-
the wizard hat off.
Yep, so you will have to do that. And he puts it on, and he just looks at you and goes, "Please, please be careful," and then walks away. And can everyone make me a perception check?
I love Jules. I mean, whatever.
Despite having terrible wisdom, I got a 19 again.
Oh, very good.
I'm using up all my good rolls early.
13. for me.
13,
10.
10.
11.
Ammon, you notice one of the pipes is not connected properly to your helmet.
Safe.
I go, Jules.
Yeah.
Is this meant to be like this?
Let me just have a look, and yeah, I think that's meant to be just like that. Yep.
But look, according to page
No, I know. Ammon, it's fine. Okay, we've got you back.
Okay.
Make an insight check for me.
11.
Yeah, he's got you back. So.
Okay. As soon as he turns his back, I'm gonna start casting mending on it. But,
Okay.
I'm aware mending takes a minute to cast, so I don't know if we have a minute.
You don't. However, I will let you roll on your wild magic surge table in order to cast it instantaneously. As in make a wild magic roll. So not on the table, not on the table.
Okay.
Sorry, just to be clear.
So I'm just rolling a d20.
Yeah, so everyone knows, we are using slightly enhanced wild magic rules because it's a one shot and we want shit to happen. So first time, as long as you roll above a 1, then nothing happens. Next time, however, if you haven't rolled and you get a 2, then it happens 3, and so on and so on and so on. And then we are also using a slightly different magic table as well when we get to that. But how'd you...
All good. That's a 14.
Cool. Yeah, you without any issue, you connect in the. Oh wow! Bing, bing, bing. Sorry.
That's
you
the
connect
that's the
in
little noise of it going bing, bing, bing,
Yeah,
bing.
that's it. Shout out to Kevin MacLeod for all this music. And right, so with that, the pods shut over, and you. Oh, and I should say also before you go, Jules comes around and gives you all a little brooch with a sort of crystal on, which is he says, "This is for you can teleport back if you need to. If everything goes really wrong, just
Aren't we
press the
here
brooch
already?
From the simulation to the room."
I thought we were just here and not really there because it wasn't real. How's this work?
Right, but no, we think everything's fine inside. Well, we don't know what's going on in there, and so basically, if you need to quickly get back out of the simulation to here,
Right. Oh, okay. Yeah,
then
yeah,
just press the button and you'll be brought back.
It's always good to have a contingency, Nexa.
Right. And you should all have all your items and things should all be transported with you, so you shouldn't have any issues. I'm hoping it's really simple. We think it's just a glitch somewhere that maybe someone accidentally hit a wall or something, but the simulation is kind of a real place, but also kind of basically it's another plane that we send you to, but we kind of control you from here and we can communicate with you. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Look, it's going to be good. I'm going to go up there and just set it all off. And Jessica, we're good. And Jessica gives him like a really like discerning look. And Jules runs up and your pod's all shut, pulls a lever, and you just hear this. You feel magic just start to flow through you. And I'll find the name. And you sort of suddenly feel yourself being almost pulled up from like a rope in the center of your chest. And suddenly you drop and you all open your eyes and you are in a room. All 4 of you, a metal room, a box.
Do I got all my shit?
You've got all your shit. And on the wall in front of you is a projection. And it has the number 10 on it. In the center of the room is a button. Big red button. And you watch as the numbers starts ticking down. This is really loud, isn't it? Hang on. Shh, music. Shh. And to 9.
Oh, it's gonna be like we
To
all
8.
nailed this when we were like starting out, so we can definitely nail it now. It's gonna be like a challenge. You've got to like make the
7.
right choice.
Are there any
otherwise
room
explodes.
exits out of this room that are obvious?
Make a perception check.
Getting used to do this with D&D. Percent.
Simon's using D&D Beyond for the first time.
Nat 20, baby.
You can see behind the projection, there's sort of the room looks like solid metal, but there is a very, very faint line where you feel like a door will swing open.
What does
And
the-
I will say with the nat 20, you remember this. You've done this. This was your training first time round. And everyone gets slightly different training each time. But Kern, this was fully your training. You just have to wait for the number to hit 0. Don't do anything is the whole aim of the game. 7.
Even not knowing this, I know that Nexa is incredibly impulsive.
I
Six.
really want to press the button.
And so
And
I'm kind of
starts,
like
splashing
side
red.
holding her, like being like, let's
Let's
not do anything until we know what the button
Come on,
does.
let's
We don't know what the button
Nexa, don't press the
5.
button.
I want to press the button.
He prepares his hammer.
4.
Please, can I press the button?
It's gonna be
Please, can I
fine.
press the
Just
button?
trust me.
3.
I remember this from last
If you're
time.
going to make a decision, do it now.
The correct decision is inaction.
2.
Not enough
This
information
is your
to do
last
anything else.
Inaction
France.
is never the right choice.
1.
seems quite certain.
And
Okay, fine. I'm not. Oh,
0.
oh, I want to do it.
Bah, 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 bah. The button. just
No,
goes
you
onto
fools!
the
And I'll
floor.
smash the button.
Wait, no, I was going to say, is the button
As
leaving?
you- hang on,
The
make
button's
a-
leaving.
make
I'm
an
also going to
athletics.
try and if the button's leaving, I also want to try and hit the button.
Go for it. Both of you make athletics
Can I
check.
try and grab them?
You can make you can definitely try. Okay, I'll say first of all, who are you going for, Kern? Who are you trying to grab?
Ammon's already grabbing me.
Oh,
someone's-
Ammon's grabbing you. Okay, so
Okay, so I'll go for P then.
okay, cool. Make opposed athletics checks, Kern and P.
I got a 12.
Got an 8. With
Cool.
my plus 5
P
modifier.
P swerves around you, and then make another athletics check for me to try and hit the button before it hits the floor. P.
That's a 16.
You smash the hammer onto the button and roll damage for me because you've hit it with your hammer.
Hit the button, P.
7. Oh, wait, plus loads. 12.
Nice. Yeah, you smash the button and the button just cracks. And hang on, let's resolve Nexa as well. Are you being grabbed or are you trying to go for it?
Ammon was already grabbing me.
Okay, have to make an acrobatics or an athletics checks that will say to get out of the grapple, opposed with your athletics, Ammon.
It's a big 2, baby.
Oh, okay, she's out.
Oh, I got 25, so
Mhm.
Oh my God.
All right. Nexa, what are you doing? As you also see this hammer coming down on the button at the same time.
Oh, well.
It's all happening at once. So.
I don't want my fingers to be smashed off, so I feel like I wriggle out, and I'm like, I just gotta cheer P on. I'm like, yeah, P, smash the button, yeah.
Yeah, P
Be
absolutely.
careful of your fingers, Nexa!
And you see as the announcement is going, the button just shatters into pieces. The floor where it was going in, it just sort of crumples, and you've just got this sort of mushed, crumpled button. And the countdown goes 10, 9.
Right.
What is
Hey.
The
this?
more you press the button, the more it's gonna do
7.
countdown. So just leave it.
6.
Did the countdown not reach 0 last time?
It did, but it didn't finish its announcement.
Oh no!
Right. Nobody
Can-
touch anything. Just
Well, I
wait.
can't. The button's broken.
3.
Yeah,
I
but
just thought we
2.
ought to simulate what the trainees
1.
might have done accurately.
I don't understand.
0. And you see
Don't.
the
No!
button kind of going.
don't.
The button starts rotating and like crunching, and you can hear like gears like trying to pull this button down.
Oh.
And everyone make a perception check for me.
13.
15.
14.
Something low. 8.
Cool. We'll say, I'll say Kern and Nexa, you both see where the lines on the door were. You see it trying to open, but it doesn't seem to be working because the button doesn't seem to be hitting the floor. But it's just going.
Let me try something. And I'm gonna try and cast mending on the button.
Nice. Cool. Do you want to do it quickly again and have another roll on your wild magic surge?
Yeah, I would
bad.
say that Ammon is
I do not have the patience to wait 60 seconds. For
Ammon is very stressed out by the sound of sirens because it tells you something's not right. Oh no! That's
Did you
a
get
two.
Yes!
On your second freaking wild magic roll.
Oh,
trapped in a
yes,
tiny room.
let's go. It resets to 1 now. Okay, so
Okay.
And we're all trapped in a tiny
in a
metal
tiny,
room.
tiny room. Now we are using, I believe it's the Dungeon Coach's D300 Wild Magic Surge table because it's a bit more exciting. So what you're going to do is roll me your D100 to begin with.
Mhm.
That's magic.
So everyone rolls it's D100 as normal.
It's a 97.
97. Let me scroll to the very bottom of the table.
Good. It's high
And
good.
then you are going to roll a D20. Now, a low number means something bad happens, a middling number means something pretty neutral happens, and a high number means something good happens.
So I rolled them all together,
Okay,
and on the D20 I got an 18.
that is something
Yes.
good. And that is so good. So you cast Mirror Image on yourself, and it does not require concentration. Now, let me just quickly
How long?
pull up what Mirror Image says.
So
It-
there are 3 extra of me kind of
There-
shimmering around me, right?
Right, exactly. So you see, 3 duplicates, and it's I believe it lasts for a minute, but I'm going to say it lasts for an hour because this wild magic table doesn't have a thing on how long it takes. So yes, you now see there are 4 of Ammon suddenly in the room with you, and
Oh, it happened again!
That did not happen the
Next
last
is
time I
like-
did this.
Ready. Next is like, oh no, it's happening again, and it's ready to like take out whatever monstrosity appears.
as
So like
you-
there with a sword at one of the duplicates, like, ah!
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
they're all doing the same thing.
One of you is the real Ammon.
It's me!
They all
And they
put
all
their hand
put
up.
Are the others evil?
Tell us something that only the real Ammon would know.
No, they all just
Quickly now.
try prodding them. The one that you can prod will be me.
Next, next it gets a sword.
No, not
like-
with that, not with that!
Oh,
Something
Sorry.
safe!
Tell you what, everyone roll a d20 to see if you're trying to poke one of Ammon's mirror images.
I got an 18.
Okay.
Or
I got a 5.
Okay, so you only need a 6 or higher, but not you. So you
Not yet.
poke. Actually no, you would poke the real one if you get a 6 or higher. So yes, Kern, you easily can tell which one it is. You were standing there, he didn't move. She didn't move, and so you just go, yeah, it's still this one. Whereas Nexa, you're just like swinging wildly. And Paul, did you try and poke
4.
Ammon? You also swing wildly at a different duplicate.
What is this?
But you
What
did
is
manage to
this?
cast mending on the button, and I will say with that, it clicks into the ground, and you see the door falls forward. And as you look out, you can see this almost desert-like landscape. You can see mountains stretching up one side, and the desert is almost sparkling.
Do I remember this from last time?
What is
as
this
well?
music? No, this is totally different.
Sparkly desert music.
This is
Button
not the
gone.
music I wanted. The button is gone. The button goes into the ground, and the thing slots over the top.
So
Changing
this
back.
is new.
Ah, pretty.
All
Do I
4
get a
of
s-
me look around.
Oh, yes.
How does it work
cool.
with information flow? If one of them sees something, do you also see it?
Like
I
an
think-
octopus's legs.
I think only the real one can see it. Anything.
That'd be so disorienting if you had 4 lots of vision all at the same time, unless they were all looking at the same object.
This
Or
is way
maybe
too
you just have
relaxing.
really good depth perception.
That would be amazing.
Oh,
Next
loud,
is gonna
loud,
go
loud.
stomping off
you
into
go over
some
there and
sound.
close your left eye. I'll go over here and
You're
close
going
my
stomping.
right eye.
Yeah. Stomp into the sound.
Do I get a sense
careful.
of? I want to just sort of get a feel for whether it feels sort of strange or whether it feels beautiful and lovely.
Cool. Are you doing anything in particular to do this, or just
No,
going
I'm
for a
just
sense?
gonna-
Vibe check. Vibe check.
I'm going to reach
Vibe
down
check.
a bit like. What am I checking?
This music is
vibe.
insane. The vibe.
check.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Anyone who wants to, you can roll a vibe check and roll a d20. And
The vibe check is for funk, apparently.
this song is not the vibe. This is. I'm really struggling with getting the music right. I did not plan the music out. I missed my corporate music.
I rolled a 4 for the vibe check.
I got 12.
Vibe.
12 for 5.
Anyone get anything higher than a 12 on vibe check? Cool. No. Okay. So you all. It's a lovely desert. It's beautiful. Sun's beating down. You can really feel it as well. Like everything is just feeling very lovely.
Is it a warm desert?
There's some. Desert? It's warm. Yeah. It's warm.
I'm gonna stab the sand just in case.
You stab the sand. Your sword goes into the sand and gets a little bit stuck. And I will say, as you pull it out, you notice the sand is extremely sparkly. It's like almost glitter. Why? It sounds like elephants.
Can I investigate the sand? Look down and run it.
You absolutely can. Run an investigation check.
I feel like the sand is going to get everywhere.
Coarse and rough. And fuck me, it's another terrible roll. That's a 10.
Cool. Yeah, that's... it's sand. It looks like more sparkly than sand you've normally seen. Fancy sand, for sure.
Can I look for, I don't know, the tracks of innocent trainees?
You can roll an investigation check.
Thanks, I'm good at that.
Around you,
that was a natural one. Oh, I think I can re-roll.
So around you don't see anything, but you see there are mountains to the east of you, and to the west, it almost looks like it sort of drops off a sand dune. It sort of just falls away. And
can I help my best buddy with some investigation?
Sure. Yeah. So advantage.
Kind of peering over the top of her head and kind of backseat driving.
Yeah.
Thanks, Alan. Oh, 19.
19. You don't see footprints, but in the distance, where the mountains are, you see, and it's really bizarre. It's not something you expect to see. It's almost like you see a glitch at the base of one of these mountains. It almost looks like everything kind of shifts weirdly and then settles back suddenly. And as you look up, from the other side of the mountains, suddenly you see this storm cloud, but it's a sparkly storm cloud, and it starts moving towards you, and it is coming quickly. And as it comes over, all of you see it, and you see it almost looks like it's rain that's falling, but again, it's sparkly rain. And anyone who wants to make a, let's say, nature check can. A nature check. Yeah.
I'll roll them out.
That doesn't look very
Finally,
safe.
22.
Sparkles are not evil. This is known.
You, Kern, as you look, you see the sunlight glinting off these things, and that is shards of glass, crystals coming down from a cloud, and that is not normal, not safe, and not somewhere safe. You should be at. And yes, there you
go. so that's in one direction. What's in the other direction, away from it?
Off a cliff or a sand dune.
Nexo is gonna point and go, look at that funky mountain.
Back in the room.
Yeah, glass rain. Not the.
As you turn around, the room is gone.
Oh God!
Okay.
The room was evil all along.
I will swipe at where the room was.
Yeah, you swipe. You swipe so good, and nothing happens.
We need shelter.
What are you doing?
Beric,
Storm is approaching.
Should we dig a hole in the sand and just like...
Yes, friends, let us bury ourselves.
Yeah!
Phenomenal. Okay. I will say you have... I'm going to say you have 3 rounds until the storm reaches you. So you each get 3 actions. You can use it to dig. You can use it to somehow try and reinforce this hole that you're building. But you're trying to dig a hole to avoid the storm. And I'm going to... So let's just shout out if you've got an idea, and I'm going to try and find music that actually works.
Okay, I'm going to cast Earthen Grasp.
What does that do?
It makes a big hand made of earth appear. Let me get the description up.
This is bloody good.
A 5-foot square unoccupied on the ground that you can see within range. A medium hand made from compacted soil rises there and reaches for one creature you can see within 5 feet of it. So it's normally used to attack, and they make a strength saving throw.
Yeah.
And you can crush them and restrain them and stuff. But could I just use it to like wrap me up like a burrito?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Salmon?
Yeah, you fully can. And roll your...
Well, because it's I think it only has room for one creature. Sorry.
Yeah, I love it. So suddenly you see this hand reach out and grab Ammon.
Actually, I don't think Ammon would wrap herself up. She would probably wrap someone else up because health and safety is very important of the party. And as the most risk-prone of the party, it would probably be Nexa. So this big sand hand comes and kind of wraps up Nexa like a sleeping bag.
Just about to start digging, just about to like dive into the sand, like leaps forward and then just gets
sorry. And it lets go, and I can grab you just before the rain hits because it's concentration. So
Nice. Okay.
Oh, this is great.
Okay. Can I have it like a parasol?
Yeah, definitely, for sure. Just having it just blocking it out of the way. Yeah, easily. And cool.
You're the best, Ammon. I'll dig your hole.
You'll dig your hole. Cool. But do you roll a d20 for me?
Oh.
You're back to 1.
Oh my god! Oh,
you get a 1?
No.
You did.
Yes.
Great. Roll to 100.
Oh,
Let's go.
Let's go.
I really hope Jessica's not watching.
She says exploding. Don't worry, Nexa, I'll protect you.
There's a 32
Okay, and roll your
a 13 on the d20.
Okay. So
At least it's not something bad.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's this is a fairly neutral one. You become clumsy, constantly tripping and dropping things. So, and I will say, I'm going to need you to make a dexterity check when the storm comes to not drop Nexa out of the hand. Right. What are people doing to protect themselves from this storm? I will say, so we still haven't had Kern or P on your turns before your first turn.
Kern has absolutely read about animals that have desert adaptation, and we passed alter self and shovel hands, like similar to like a anteater or something like that, and just go to town.
Brilliant.
Oh my goodness. I'm going to say, because of that, that's such a good use of that spell. You don't even have to roll. You just start like making a burrow, like a full-on tunnel burrow for yourself, or are you making it for other people?
Well, if it's big enough for me, it's going to be big enough for multiple people.
Okay, cool. I will say, I'm going to end it there. You all, as the storm approaches, you all manage to either get under a hand or get into this burrow. But Ammon, can you roll a dexterity saving throw to see if...
I will say also that like Nex is very overly confident in this hand situation.
Okay.
So she's just like dancing around being like, can't get me Sky, I got me on hand.
Cool. Yeah, let's see what happens.
Not great.
Is
Is this dexterity save?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you as you're going into the burrow, you kind of trip, and the way your hand works is whatever you do with your hand is what's happening with it. And so while you're like covering her, as you trip, you just kind of like your hand flails, and suddenly the hand just goes like barreling off. And Nexa, as the storm hits, Nexa, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw to try and dodge some of these like glass shards as they rain down on you.
19.
Okay, you make the save, so you only take...
Oh boy.
You only take 6 points of damage. And with that, it passes quickly, and you all come out of your burrow, and you see Nexa just... like, it looks pretty cool, I will say. All her clothes now have like these cool slash marks in. She looks pretty badass. Like,
sorry... Can we have shared a moment? I'd like to share a moment.
Oh, you absolutely can. As it all goes
and
over.
Ammon in the. I just want to look at them in the eye. This doesn't feel very heroic, but I am glad to be here with you, friends.
But discretion is the greater part of valor sometimes.
Safety is the first step to heroism.
That is a training DVD quote.
That's printed on page 1 of the health and safety manual.
For sure. Okay, you come out of your burrow.
I think as you see Nexa just like standing there, just like slashed and like scratched and slightly bloody. She like looks sad, like looks down, and then goes, I look so cool! Look at me! Oh, look how cool I look! She waves the sword around.
As we're coming out of the burrow, Ammon trips over, falls flat on her face, looks up and goes, yeah, you look awesome! And then puts her hand up, and then the hand belatedly covers Nexa.
Oh no.
I will grab Alan's hand and pull her up. Just be like,
Thanks.
yeah.
Friendship.
That was awesome.
At that point, you do hear a voice come over the intercom and goes, Ammon, we are watching you.
Oh, sod off, Jessica. We've got this. Everything's going fine.
Well, you say that, but that storm is not part of the programming. So,
really?
Yeah, something's very wrong in there. So I'm gonna need you all to be really careful because Nexa, I'm looking at you in the pod, and yeah, you're cut up.
What? No, here I am, not there, right? Because there, it's all fine. It doesn't actually happen, right?
Here. So just
How does
imagine
that
this is
work?
real.
That doesn't make sense. But no,
I don't know.
Your brain must be making it real.
Jules come and go.
Gibberish.
Yes, it might be. Sometimes what happens is your brain will respond so heavily that actually you can physically feel effects of magic. There's a lot of magic being pumped into your system right now, and sometimes if your brain is trying to fight it, it can physically
so you're saying
cause
this
you
is my
damage.
fault? You're saying it's all in my head?
No, I'm not saying it's your fault. Oh God. No, Nexa, I'm just saying that maybe everyone should be careful because there's something wrong with the simulation.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's just like page 47 said.
What's
page
on page?
47
I haven't read page 47. And you hear Jessica goes, you haven't read page 47, Jules? What's the point of having you here? And I'm sorry, I'm gonna talk to Jules for a second. You guys carry on. Be careful. And it cuts out.
Does page 47 say Ammon?
That sometimes in the event of a breach, you can get spillover of magic into the user, and that can make metaphor real, and that can cause physical damage.
I'm not afraid of metaphors, okay? Like, that was like barely a scratch and made me look cool.
I mean, of course, you're badass, but I mean, there could be bigger stuff out here, and we should be careful.
You see the glitch again.
I was going to ask you if the mountain's supposed to be all like broken, by the way.
Kern, have you been here before?
No, this bit's completely different. But before, the room was the same. As soon as we stepped out, it's all new. This bit feels like it's a glitch.
Well,
as Nexa points it out, the glitch, you all see this mountain like shift and like flicker.
Look, there it goes. There it goes. That's got to be something, right?
Well, we're not going to learn anything this far away. We've got to go and gather some.
I will kneel down and concentrate and cast Detect Good and Evil.
Ooh,
Pete.
interesting.
Oh, Pete.
That's cool. And does that just ping up? Is that just sort of something that just goes?
Let me just check what the range on that is. My guess is not great, but there's a ping.
But I think it lasts, right?
Creatures, but yeah.
Judge morality.
Yeah, I think it does. Yeah.
It does the following of things.
I'm bad at distances, so we're going to say the mountains are about 200 feet away. Is that really close?
Oh, I thought that they were like 5 kilometers away.
Yeah, that's incredibly close.
Okay,
That is
they're a
absolutely
bit
close.
longer. They're 2 kilometers away.
Okay.
Let's
Compromise.
go with that. I'm so shit at distances. I'm just like
so
a meter, maybe.
And you could run that in less than 10 minutes. That's the kind of distance.
Okay, yeah.
It
perfect,
lasts 10 minutes and it's for 30 feet. So
Okay,
I clearly
cool.
didn't understand
Maybe,
this when I cast
yeah,
it.
Running
okay,
in
let's
front of
say
you, just
I'll,
like-
I'll wait until you get close to the mountain before you cast it. We'll say that. So you guys all start making your way. Sorry, I keep saying guys. You all start making your way towards the mountain, and as you throw up Detect Good and Evil, make me a. Let me just check something. Make me a. Just a straight wisdom check, P.
Yes, of course. That's a 12.
With a 12, you get a ping of good. You can feel it, but it's not right there. It's almost like it's in the mountain, but the mountain is solid rock, or looks to be, until it glitches. But it's not in front of you, but there is something behind the mountain.
Friends, I do not understand, yet something within is good. We must save it. I feel very strongly that this is our purpose here at this mountainside, but I do not know how to enter the mountainside. I am at a loss.
And everyone make an investigation check for me.
I should have taken that.
Or perception.
18.
Very good.
13.
4 and... You're muted, I think. Was that 22 that you mouthed?
You not hear me?
You could not.
Me?
I hear
Yeah.
you now.
Yeah. What did you get? 22. Amin and Nexa, you've been sort of very interested in this glitch, and it seems to be originating at the base of the mountain. And you see there is a small device just right at the base of the mountain, covered a little bit in sand.
Oh, whoa. Before we approach, we should do some preparation, make sure we're nice and safe.
Okay, right. You do your preparation. I'm just gonna go prepare over there.
Are you pointing directly at the thing?
Yes.
I'm gonna cast 2 spells. So I'm gonna. So you might want to take a step back. Today appears to be a little bit of an unstable day for me. So I'm gonna cast Mage Armor
Okay.
on myself.
Roll your d20.
Oh my god!
Are you
Thank
joking?
God. No! It's a 2.
Oh, damn it! Damn it! Oh, I want it so bad.
Oh, I'm so glad we aren't doing the even harsher rules that we discussed.
I know. No.
And I'm also going to use the Helm of Telepathy to
Ooh.
cast Detect Thoughts.
So just
So out to a 30-foot radius, I can detect any sentient being with an intelligence of, I think, 4 or more.
Okay, I'm again going to ask for a straight wisdom check.
Wisdom. God damn
Wisdom.
it. That's a 5.
You detect your friends, and that's it.
Cool. That feels good. I feel
Feels good,
safe around
right?
my friends. Yeah.
Yeah. And did you roll another d20 for that spell?
Oh, so it even counts if I'm using an artifact. Okay. That's a 10.
Oh, yeah. No, I think it does, because I think that's more fun. So you're up to 3 now. Also, I just want wild magic all the time. Okay, so yeah, you don't detect anything.
I'm going to start sort of pressing against the mountainside, seeing if I can find any weaknesses, something I might be able to force my way through.
It feels solid.
Damn.
As you press against it, you hear a rumble from inside the mountain. And
Oh my
where
God.
this device is, you start to see swirling out of it. Can someone roll me a d6?
Sure.
This is called
What does this device look
5.
like?
Pick Your Fight. It's a small square with a sort of centralized. It's got a circle in the center that's kind of got this sort of slight pink glow to it. Do you roll a 5? Did you say?
5.
Fun. Okay, you watch as almost this like shot of flames comes up, and it starts forming an almost humanoid looking creature wreathed in flame. And you hear, not from the creature, but coming out of this device, "Leave now. You must return." And the fire, the creature is going to start to swing, and I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh, there it is.
Yes.
Oh, that's not great. Oh, that's not great.
Oh yes.
Okay, did anyone get above a 20?
Yes. 23.
23.
I'm so ready.
Okay, 15 to 20. Good. 10 to 15.
That's an 11.
Is that a
12.
12? That is it. So we've got Amen on 12, and I keep forgetting his names. Paul on 11, and what did you get, Khan? P, sorry. A 1? Is that a total one? Synthetic one. Phenomenal. Okay, Nexa, you are up first as this. And actually, everyone before you go, you can all roll me either a nature or an arcana check.
15.
24.
24.
It's an 8 nature.
Cool.
17.
17, nice. Amin and Nexa, this looks like living fire. That's what this looks like. Kern, you used to live out in the wilderness, and you have before seen a red dragon, and you have seen the flames that come out of a red dragon's mouth and how they look. And that is a person made of the breath of a red dragon.
Being emanated by a box.
Correct. Nexa, what would you like to do?
I'm going to leap forward, swinging my sword.
Let's
I'm
go.
gonna sword the sword out of some fire.
Sword the sword of some fire.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just coming in and like trying to chop fire in half. That's an 18 to hit.
That hits.
And that
Let's
is.
let's go.
I'll say there are enough people near you that you can have sneak attack as well.
Oh really?
Yeah, I'll be nice.
Oh damn!
That's
Okay.
super nice because like no one else has gone yet, so I feel like.
Well, no, but people were so P was near the mountain, so I'll say he was right by the side of this.
I'm right up in it.
Yeah.
In that case, that is a total of 14
Nice.
damage.
Lovely. All slashing or?
Yes.
Great. Cool. And with that, it is the creature's turn. Now, every creature within 5 feet, which is P and Nexa, you are going to take some fire damage. You take 5 points of fire damage, and that's all fine. Oh, and sorry, you also would have taken, as you swung into it, Nexa, you took another point of fire damage as it sort of like spat a bit of flame back in your face. And then it is going to swing at you, Paul, with one of its like sort of flame-covered arms. And that is shit to hit. That is a 15 to hit.
That misses.
And it's going to try again. And
As
that
this
is
is happening,
also
you see
bad.
The Paul's scales are kind of all locking together, like locking and hardening and forming much harder kind of plates across his whole body
Yes,
As he
Paul!
pulls them all out from the back holder thing. I'll have a name for it next time.
And that is a 17 to hit.
That misses, you freak!
And you just hear this like almost like roaring flames just sort of go blah. And that is Ammon's turn.
So having accidentally caused many fires in her time, Ammon knows the spell Control Flames. And I know that rules as written it might not do this, but is there a way that I can use it to kind of inhibit this fire being somehow?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
I
definitely.
can use sorcery points to heighten it if you want.
What would you like it to do?
I'm trying to just kind of, just like when I accidentally set fire to my flat, I'm just kind of trying to
bring it
trying
back
to kind
down.
of dampen it down and
Cool.
get it back into the box.
Very cool. Very, very cool. Roll a... Is there any rolls with Control Flame? Or is it a cantrip?
It's a cantrip.
Cool. I'm going to say cast it... If you cast it at like a... The higher level you cast it, the more you can do.
Okay. Sure. Okay, I will cast it at... Let's go second level.
Nice. Okay, I'll say with second level, roll me a... What's good for you? Arcana? Is that a good... Or just roll me a spell attack.
Cool,
Roll me
spell
a
attack.
Yeah.
I rolled bad. That's a 13.
Okay, no, it's above 10. That's fine. It's fine. Just to see that if you could like fully do it. I'll say with that, you kind of managed to push it in, and I will say what you do is you kind of almost trap the flame as it's coming out of the thing. So now it can't, its movement speed is 0, so it can't move. And also roll me a d20. You need above a 3.
Oh, fuck.
Yay! Do you
I'm
want
rolling
100,
so
please?
low on
Yeah.
these
How
roll
is
magic
this?
circles.
Chaos. Let's go.
And that's a low number on the d20.
Good. What was the number?
It's a 4 on the d20, and that's a 97 on...
97 again.
the D100.
That's
So last time, when you rolled a 97, you cast mirror image on yourself. This time, as you try and like push this flame creature into this box, and as you push down with your powers, you feel the ground beneath you start to rise up, and these vines start wrapping around you, and they restrain you, and you are restrained.
Oh, man.
I can't believe we were worried that there wouldn't be enough
I know.
wild magic
We
sages
were
in
like,
this
we
one
have
shot.
to make sure this happens.
So I'm restrained, but the creature is
still
kind of impact. Okay.
Correct. That wasn't too bad. That was, out of all the bad ones, that was okay. Right, Kern, it's you.
It spoke to us in common, right?
You heard a voice in common. It did not appear to be coming from the creature.
Oh. Can I try and talk to it in primordial?
Ooh, yeah, you can. And I'm gonna, go on. What would you want to say?
I'm
I'm gonna ask something. Do you know Draconic?
No, my languages are Dwarvish, Giant, and Primordial and Common.
Okay, yeah, I'll let you try and Primordial.
Yeah, can I want to ask you, who are you? Who trapped you like that?
Make an straight intelligence check to see if you can kind of convey this in. You get the sense it probably doesn't speak primordial, but it does have a very primordial nature. And the nature of primordial, the language, is so guttural and emotional that you can probably convey some kind of basic thoughts.
12.
With a 12, you don't hear anything. There's no voice that comes out of this creature. But you see it kind of struggling and almost trying to get back in the box. Like it started being pushed into the box and now it almost seems to be running away.
This feels really bad. I feel like it's going to be very difficult to reason this creature. Sure, I'll cast Magic Missile at 2nd level at the box.
Yeah, at the box. Very good. Go. How much? Tell me how much damage you do.
So cast. Do. Right. So hang on. Is it 2nd level? I do this twice. Don't.
Yes, I think that's correct.
A dart does.
I think at 2nd level there's 4 darts.
Yes, there's 4 darts. Right. So that's.
Yeah.
5, 7, 11.
And we love Magic Missile because you don't have to roll to hit.
15.
You just. Great. Cool. Yes, that is Nexa. Your turn.
Okay. I am going to.
Wait, but Paul wants his turn. So
Paul
desperately.
didn't get his turn. Paul, have your turn now.
I was going to say,
I'm so sorry.
I got a 1.
Yeah, sorry. You should have been before. You should have been before. Kern. But Paul, take it away.
I will. First of all, I want to concentrate, and I've still got my detect good and evil up, right? Am I getting what kind of ping am I getting off this creature?
I'm getting evil from this creature.
That's
full on
good.
Evil. That's evil.
Okay. Then out comes the maw. I look him square in the face and I go, "This is where heroes are born." And from my pouch, I take a little tiny potion, and it's blinding white, bright white, and I chug it, and I smash it into my forehead and go, "Argh!" And that's a potion of heroism.
Phenomenal.
And I get an extra 10 hit points.
Oh my god.
Sadly, that is my entire action, but I do like.
I'll let you do it as a bonus.
Heroic. You just
I'll let you do it. I'll let you do it as a bonus.
Yeah, potions is a bonus action.
Yeah, you can have it as a bonus if you're giving it to yourself.
Performance-enhancing heroism.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, it's a little bit dodgy. Maybe I shouldn't have shown you guys, but we can talk about it later.
You're going to lose your cereal sponsorship.
Not the cereal sponsorship. I worked really hard for that. All these thoughts flooding through his mind, steps up and whack, down comes the maw on the head of this.
Roll to hit.
I'm going to roll to hit so bad. That's a natural 1.
You did roll to hit so badly.
You roll to hit.
Thank God.
And around the same time, Ammon starts like compressing this flame down, and you kind of just swing past it as it, like over where the head goes because it gets pushed downwards.
Okay,
You
give
got
me
anything
another
else?
shot of that foul creature. Yes, I'm rolling again. Go again. My to hit bonus is my strength plus my proficiency modifier, right?
Yeah.
Yes, 21.
That absolutely hits. Roll your damage.
With pleasure.
It's him finishing the potion.
Yeah, exactly. God, tastes good. 11.
11 points of damage. Very good. Okay.
Juice.
Now, Nexa, apologies. It is your turn.
Good. Is Ammon wrapped up in
Oh,
vines?
and sorry, Ammon is wrapped in vines, and also you take P 3 points of fire damage.
Bring it on. I don't care.
So Nexa, I think you see. I mean, Ammon, I think you see Nexa, like turn round, lift the sword up, and like charge towards you, going while brandishing a sword. And then as she arrives, she's just like cutting the vines.
Thank you.
I'll say you easily cut the vines down, and
And you can tell which one the real one is because it's the one wrapped in vines. The other three
yes,
images of
the other three are just like this.
just-
They're all look like they're trapped in vines, but actually they're just still
Oh,
there.
help me! I can't move.
Help! Oh no! At this
Yell,
point, you
"Take that
also
vines.
you also hear is everything okay in there? How's everything? Why are you all screaming?
They're
Just hear
dying,
Jessica-
R2.
Jessica goes, "Oh God, here we go again." Emma, was that you? And Nexa, is that your turn? Have you got a bonus action or anything you can do?
I will just go back to the fire and just go at it intimidatingly. Can I bonus
Did you
action
move away
intimidate
from
the fire?
Did you move away?
I
from
did
the
because
fire?
I went over
I'm
to Ammon, and Ammon's
gonna
like,
take
"Hope
a-
not near the fire."
attack of opportunity on you. That is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Ishki boishki. Okay, you take. Oh, I'll stop rolling well. 14 points of bludgeoning damage, and
You did say we all had a greater healing
And-
potion.
I did,
right?
and 6 points of fire damage.
Wait, I've got something. I've got an uncanny dodge.
Oh yeah. Does that help?
Hits.
I think it does.
An attack that you can see hits you with an attack. I'm going to use my reaction
To
to
halve
halve
the
the
damage.
damage of 14 to 7.
And you halve the 6 to 3 as well.
6 to 3 as
Yeah.
well. Amazing.
Very good. So you just take 10
Right.
rather than 20 points of damage. Cool. And then, sorry, bonus action. You would like to
Go back over and try and intimidate the fire.
cool. Roll intimidation with disadvantage because you are like your clothes are like singed.
That was a 6.
This fire just sort of like goes crackles menacingly, and
Ow.
that is
I'm patting myself and like putting myself out like, oh.
It's
And
it's that
you-
scene in The Mummy Returns, you know, when Brendan Fraser yells at the mummy and the mummy just yells straight back.
yes. Love Brendan Fraser.
Deep lore for the
and
RPGeeks here. Khalil.
Deep lore, Brendan Fraser. And then you've drawn its attention, so it's gonna take a slam attack on you. It can't move, so it can only hit things near you, and that is a 21 to hit.
That very much hits.
Okay,
Rude kebab.
that's 19 points of bludgeoning damage, and and 10 points of fire damage.
Oh, wow.
You will watch as this
I shouldn't
arm
have gone
comes
and tried to
down
intimidate it, should
and
I?
just
I see that now.
smacks Nexa, and she sort of flies backwards.
You tried to
Um,
shit talk some fire.
Realise
yeah.
now.
Shit talk fire, get burned.
Got
Okay.
Oh.
And it then swings round and tries to hit P, and because it's pissed off, and it can't. It rolled an 11. So again, just swings at P, and your scales just kind of harden, and the flames just sort of lick across them. That is Ammon, your turn.
Okay, I am gonna run up to Nexa and drag her away from this
Nice.
fire person.
Great. Yeah, she got pulled back, so she got thrown back, so you can pull her away without any attacks of opportunity or anything.
Okay, cool. And I'm gonna use my healing hands ability. So my kind of flickering golden kind of halo kind of and like glows really strongly. And you get 5 hit points.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think next just wakes up and just continues the intimidating roar from before. Just like,
Love it. Anything else you can do with your turn, Amin?
I'm going to use 2 sorcery points.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a waste? How messed up does this fire being look?
It looks kind of messed up.
if like just
And it's restrained.
Can I just ask, is talking a free action?
Yeah.
Okay, just in case Kern wanted to suggest going for the box instead.
Oh,
Much more sensible. We are not sensible. I'm gonna throw that out there.
Yeah, I feel like, sorry, that's my bad. I Kern absolutely would have said something about this.
I'll tell you what, make an intelligence check for me.
Roll high, wizard.
Do what you do.
Wizard.
That's an 8. Plus 6 modifier.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Do what you want to do. I'm not even gonna weigh in at all.
I think, yeah. Based on the previous information, Kern would be like, "Try, go for the box. I don't think it wants to be here. If we can free it, it's gonna leave us."
Okay. So I'm gonna do another control flames with quicken spell. So that's using 2 of my sorcery points to do it as a bonus action.
Nice. It's already restrained, so I'll say you can push it further into the box, which will be a roll to see like if you can like contain it, or I'll let you roll some form of damage for like a level of the spell that you want to do. So like pick another attack spell that you have and roll the damage of that if you cast it at that level, if that makes sense.
Sure.
So if you've got
what I want is to just jam it back into the box, ideally.
Cool.
So I'm going to use a 3rd level slot.
Whoa, okay. Yeah. Okay, so roll your d20 for your wild magic.
And I'm back down to...
You're back to 1. Yeah. Go on,
13.
Okay, you're fine. You're good. Unlucky for you. No. And I will say, sorry, making up quick rules off the top of my head. Roll me a strength check plus your spell attack modifier.
Cool. So my strength is -1.
Oh, okay. In which case, just roll me the spell attack modifier. And
that's a nat 20, baby!
Okay.
Yeah!
Nice.
The nat 20, you basically manage to almost entirely push this. You get its arms are kind of just sort of flailing out of the box. You feel it sort of like siphons down, almost like a genie going back.
You know how many regulations you're in breach of!
Crackle. And Paul, that's your turn.
Health and safety Palpatine here.
I'm just gonna lift up the hammer and go, fire, exit, and then smash it again.
Oh my god, that's such a good line. Make it with advantage. It's restrained, so definitely make it with advantage. Yes.
Natural 20.
Oh, now we're rolling.
And I'm gonna dump a divine smite into it because I'm damn angry now.
Let's go. Double all the dice.
Wow.
Okay. So I do 2d8 for my divine.
Critting as a paladin is such a good feeling.
Critting as a paladin is insane.
I feel so righteous.
You just righteous fury.
Okay, that's not great, but that's what I'm gonna 5, 10, 15. He's doing all this in his head.
Paul's going, if I angle the hammer at this angle, it'll get a 5.
All of this maths is happening as the hammer is falling.
Yeah, you just see them.
That's a 34.
how would you like to finish this animated dragon's breath?
I weigh you against the scales of justice and I find you wanting. I'm just gonna just mash it. There's no,
it's like whack-a-mole, just like bam, 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 bam,
Really
bam.
cool line.
Boxes,
Slow, and then
buttons.
bam, 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 bam.
Fire exit. I find you
like
wanting.
like Super Mario with the hammer in the original Donkey Kong.
Yeah. And as you do, you kind of start hitting this little device on the floor, and you start to see the mountain glitch again. And everyone make me a perception check.
Synthetic one.
31.
Synthetic one.
Oh.
21.
21.
14.
Okay. I will say, P, you are just having such a good time. You see the mountain flicker, and as it flickers, your detect good and evil gets the ping of good again. And Kern, as it flickers, you look through and you see what looks like a room in the dome, and some form of the dome being the HQ that you're from, where you are currently.
Yeah.
And within it, what looks like something large chained to a wall. And then mountain flickers and it's back in place. And
Do I pick up any
Probably fine.
thoughts?
Oh, telepathic hell!
you got the 5.
True, yeah, I did.
So I'm going to say no.
Not the most perceptive of people.
Yeah, I'm going to say no. And what I will also say is let's take a quick break and come back as you have destroyed some dragon's breaths on the ground.
This. I'm freaking loving this.
Yeah, this is freaking dope.
We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere,
Sec.
or do. We're not cops.
That's the
See
line.
you after
We'll
the
see you in a
break.
few minutes.
Hey!
Oh, are we just going straight into
Hey!
it?
Hey,
Do I have to do it?
Back
Okay,
from the break.
okay.
Let's go.
Oh, we're back from the break. Let's get straight back into it.
Let's go.
Music. Let's go. Right. So you all watch as P just slams this device with this flame creature that had been restrained by Amin into the ground. Nexa is lying on the floor, burnt and battered, but alive. And Kern is sort of standing back, having fired off some brilliant magic missiles and looking into where the mountain was. What would you like to do? Mountain is.
Can I investigate what remains after he has gone on his smashing?
Yes.
Adventure.
Can make an investigation check.
While this is happening, I will just walk over to Nexa, lay my hands on her shoulders, and I will give you 10 hit points.
La wholesome. Did you roll well?
That 20, baby! We've had so many of these!
Okay.
It's been like all low numbers and high numbers.
Yeah. Maximum.
Kern.
Either end.
Kern, you know exactly what this is because you helped develop these.
What?
This is a jammer. It's there to if there's a planar portal nearby, it is there to jam and to only allow certain aspects through. It works both ways. So with a natural 20, you would know if the simulation where you are is connected to the mainframe. With the right input, you could connect this and it would leak to wherever it leads. I'm getting this around the wrong way. No, I'm not. And so you could feed information into this and it would go out into, say, the material plane, or things that were in a specific zone could be brought back through. It's a connector device between two planes.
Huh. Okay.
It is now being battered quite a lot, but it seems to have affected the surroundings. And you know exactly what this is because in your work with a certain organization, it was one of the things they were looking at in order to achieve certain goals.
Mm-hmm.
A certain organisation. He's got secrets again.
You need this to work.
I love it.
Yeah. Not really the time and place to fix it. Yeah, Kern will pick up the remains.
You would also know it needs to be near a portal to work. So it's not the portal, but it needs to be near one.
But this device is also important too.
For sure. The device is important if there is a port, but it needs to be placed near a portal for something in particular to work.
So, need to leave it.
What are you doing, Kern? You all see Kern looking intently at the smashed device.
Next is gonna swig a potion as she stands up, and I've taken my great healing potion.
I think this
look
thing
expectantly.
was a containment field for a small portion of Dragon's Breath.
Oh, that was the fire.
Oh, so
Make a deception check for me, Kern. And everyone else, you all trust Kern, so it's going to be passive insights.
Yeah.
So whatever your passive insights are.
Amen is a very trusting lady.
And I will also say, make it with advantage, Kern, because you've been doing a lot of deceiving for your entire life.
18.
Anyone got a higher passive insight than 18?
And slightly.
Cool, yeah, you all believe him. He's telling the truth. It's a containment device.
So, would we be safer if this thing was whole?
The containment field. No, the fire was what was trapped within it. With that destroyed, it's literally just a piece of junk. We may as well leave it.
But if we
You
fixed
reckon-
it, could we use it to contain something? To, you know,
Like
if
the
there was
baddies,
something
like if we found the
dangerous out
baddies.
here, or if there was a leak, we could, you know, contain the leak.
Well-
Swallow it inside like you swallowed the fire.
We are looking for a data leak, bear in mind, not an elemental leak. Sure, I could fix it, but it would take a couple of weeks at the bench. So
Or
Let's
1
not do
minute.
that.
It's gonna take a couple of weeks, cost quite a lot.
Oh, don't know you got him to do this first time.
Absolute cowboys. And,
If you give me a minute, I could probably fix it for you. But I mean, if it's not important, it's not important.
I don't think it's worth it, to be honest. Like, remember we were attacked by glass rain a couple of minutes ago? I feel like maybe we should kind of get out of here.
Yes, this desert doesn't seem the friendliest place or the safest.
But they said look for like something glitchy, and here's a glitch. So how do we like?
Can
Can
we
we? I'm gonna sort of try and run into the glitch as it's glitching.
like go get to
Okay,
the underwater
make-
level?
make an athletics check as it glitches.
Athletics.
And you have to go yahoo as you do it. Or
The mountain
acrobatics.
goes like,
Or acrobatics.
Or acrobatics. Okay, acrobatics. That's a 19.
Yeah, you as it glitches, you like dive through, and you all see her just dive into the mountain. And she's gone.
Oh my god, where did she go?
I did not think that would work.
The mountain ate Nexa! No!
Hit it with a hammer.
Yeah, great.
All the
Make
bolts are
a athletics or just straight. No, athletics is fine. But make an athletics check. As it, are you trying to do this as it glitches or just
God
hitting the
Damn it. No, I'm just trying to hit the bastard.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
That's athletics is that's 16.
Oh, okay. With a 16, you just so happen you go to smack the mountain for taking Nexa as it glitches, and you fall straight through. And both Nexa and P are gone.
Okay, I'm gonna take a second just to kind of take out my pearl of power and just kind of press it against my forehead, and my aura, my halo kind of solidifies slightly, and I regain a 3rd level spell slot.
Lovely.
And
Love a
then
pearl of power.
as I'm gonna as kind of my halo is glitching and flickering, and the mountain is glitching and flickering, I'm gonna try and find a moment where they match up.
Oh, cool.
Jump through.
Yeah. Okay. What check would you like to make for that? Because that's really cool.
Arcana?
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
That's an
Roll
8.
it with advantage because that's too cool to not work.
11.
Okay, as it glitches and flickers, you're really in tune with your own glitchy flickering, and you assume it'll take the same pattern, and it just doesn't, and you smack straight.
It's like beat matching. Just, you
yeah,
know,
exactly. It's just
difficult.
It's slightly off, and you kind of like you scratch your nose a little bit.
Ow.
And actually, at this point, you do hear, we've lost the signals to Nexa and P. So, what's going on, please? Are they alive?
They're fine. The mountain ate them.
Okay.
Small glitch,
We'll get
but
back.
we're on
Right.
it. Don't worry.
It sounds bad. So just
Don't worry, it
please
was
be
voluntary.
careful.
It was voluntary. We'll explain when we go back.
as you hear Jessica talking, you can also hear Jules just silently sobbing in a corner. Just like, no, I've killed her.
I feel like Kern is going to, like, very timidly look at the pattern of it glitching and just, like, kind of stick foot in.
Lovely. Are you thinking intelligence for that?
Yeah, just to, like...
Yeah, make an intelligence check straight.
Guitar
or an
version
investigation if you're
mountain version
investigation.
of Guitar Hero. Oh,
Investigation if it's higher.
investigation or intelligence.
Yeah, just straight intelligence. Not saving, it's just straight.
Oh, sorry, that was a saving throw.
You can also make Arcana if you want.
13.
13. Yeah, you just sort of, your foot half gets in it and it just kind of takes off the bottom of your shoe as it like clips back.
Oh.
Given the inherently magical nature of my
I should just let you
angelic
go through.
and chaotic magical being, do you think that I could potentially interact with the magic of this simulation and try and intimidate the program into letting me through?
You want to intimidate the program? Sure, yeah. Roll an intimidation to try.
Right, I'm going to cast friends first. Can I cast friends on the program?
No. you put out this friends ether and you just hear Jessica go, the program isn't your friend, Ammon. Just do what you gotta do.
Just let me through! That's better. And my aura, like, kind of glitches and sparks, and Kern probably thinks that something bad's about to happen, but I get a 21.
You easily go through, like, straight through. Kern, you are there on your own with the device.
Can I determine where the information is flowing out from it?
You can make a investigation or arcana check with advantage.
With advantage. 17.
Okay. It's coming from the material plane.
Okay.
What is this?
And as you look at it, you sort of turn it over in your hands and you see the grains of crystal on the floor just sort of rise up very slowly. It's a faint line, and they just sort of start just dropping one by one into the center of this device as well.
Oh.
It still seems to be doing something.
Is it small enough to be pocketed?
Yeah. You've got big wizard robes. You can put out your wizard sleeve.
My wizard sleeve.
Excellent.
Knew that would happen. And then I feel like, looking at the flicking pattern is going to try and do like what are they called? Is it called like a sergeant jump, where it's just like straight up and then down?
Sure. Roll whatever you want with advantage to get you through this mountain.
Yep, I hear you.
Your best thing, roll it with advantage.
Nat 20, another one!
Yeah! You with a newfound confidence, and you've pocketed the device.
Yep.
Okay. You do a diving forward roll through this mountain.
Yes,
and we will cut to the other side where the three of you, so P, Ammon, and Nexa, you have all appeared in what looks like a giant... It should be a cave. It's the shape of a cave, but everything on the wall is kind of smooth and shiny, and it's completely black. All the walls were black. And then affixed to the back wall is a giant dragon, and its skin is just crystals. It's almost translucent. And then at that point, suddenly you just see Kern do a beautiful forward roll and appear. It's beautiful for a man that large to do such a graceful jump through. And you're
I hold
all
up
there.
a little sign that says 10.
Yeah. The dragon goes, phenomenal.
High score from the Arsenal judge.
And with that P, I need you to make a history check for me.
Oh boy.
19.
19. You come from the Danwin Reaches. and
I do.
they are plagued by dragons. There are dragons everywhere, but there is one kind of dragon, a crystal dragon, that is the most nurturing, to the point that your ex-tribe would hunt them down because they were a force for good. And in front of you, you see, chained to the wall, a crystal dragon.
I fall to my knees.
What has happened to you, oh noble creature? How? Who would make you suffer like this?
And also on this, Ammon, you don't see any of this. You are in a cave. Like
I'm
the
on my
inside
own?
of a mountain. You can see the others,
Mhm.
but you just feel like you're in a cave.
So
on
I
the
just see
inside of a
Pete
mountain,
drop to his knees,
in front of nothing.
and I'm okay.
and this dragon's neck is chained back to the wall. Her wings are attached to the wall. Her legs are attached to the wall. But you hear within your minds, the three of you, unfortunately not you, Ammon, you can see me. I don't understand. How?
We can see you. You're bloody huge.
We're
going through our eyes.
You're the first people I've spoken to in centuries. My name is Rahala. The Glittering Dawn.
Cool.
I was captured by...
Oh, not cool.
There was a band of men in suits, and they chained me. They brought me to this city full of people, and they fixed me to this wall. And you then see attached to the back of her head are these tubes, and coming out of her is what looks like flowing magic leaving this dragon's head. They've been stealing my knowledge for centuries. Please, you have to let me out. Ammon, you're in a cave.
So I'm just seeing my friends freak out.
We're
Yeah.
talking to someone.
Yeah.
I said, like, we can see you.
You can...
Is something? Am I missing something? And can I detect any thoughts at all?
No.
I will let out a primal scream just as Amin is doing this, and I will run forward. This isn't funny, I will say as I'm looking back at Kern, and I will grab the chains and I will just turn them with my strength as hard as I can to try and pull them apart.
Make a
Dragon can't
strength
escape,
check.
but
I'm
sure
convinced
you'll
this
be
is an
fine.
illusion, and I'm like,
Yeah.
this is an illusion. You're going mad. Wait.
Ammon, make me a wisdom check.
Like one of us should have taken detect magic.
Before I do this athletics check to pull the chains, when I get up to the chains, you see me, I will take in a huge breath, and then you'll see this flow of vomit-like acidic bile
Yes, dragon
flow out of my mouth over onto the chains.
Nice.
So I'm a black dragon, so I do acidic damage, and that's 2d6
Phenomenal.
worth of damage.
Amazing.
Okay, and that's magic, so that works on the chains. So roll your 2d6.
So that's 8 points of acid damage.
Okay.
And then my strength, was it athletics?
No, just roll to hit. Just roll to hit.
Oh, that's better. That's worse.
That's
That's an 11.
Your breath goes onto these chains and they start to melt, but your hammer kind of just clinks off of them. But you do see one of the chains. Which one are you aiming for?
Just one of the ones, the first one I get to, I guess, one by her feet.
Yeah, it starts to melt. Amin, how's your
I
wisdom
am
check?
so confused. I rolled a nat 1 on my
Cool.
wisdom
Yeah,
check.
you're really confused.
I don't know whether I'm wrong or they're going mad. This is all a very confusing day.
At this point, you also all hear coming sort of into your minds. You hear, we need to speak to.
We're going through a tunnel. We're going through a tunnel.
That's pretty much exactly what's happening. And
Ammon,
Okay.
are you saying the bloody great dragon's an illusion?
There's a dragon?
There's the dragon! Can you not see the dragon?
Why won't you help, you fools? I
The-
was
the-
scream as I said.
3 of you also make wisdom checks.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
He
everyone but
included.
Ammon. Yeah.
8.
8.
16.
Okay.
7.
7. P, Nexa, no idea what he's talking about. She's talking about, apologies. And whereas Kern, this is real. Like, there is no doubt in your mind you've gone through a portal and you are somewhere physical. This is real.
Yeah, this isn't an illusion. I don't know why you can't see it, but it's a crystal dragon, and someone has been stealing knowledge from the dragon for centuries, you said.
Centuries.
Any idea what them particular they've been taking from you? What knowledge?
I've forgotten my voice. Was it American? No, I think this was just the dragon was just like this. I am centuries old. I have seen this land grow and fall, but they're taking my magic. As Peach's like, ow! Careful! Aim for the chains! And
You said before, when there was a glimpse, I'm wondering, does this room look like it's in the dome? And how would we kind of determine that? Can I look around for doors?
Yeah, no,
and
it does look
signage?
like it's in the dome, but you can't see any doors. Roll an investigation check.
But this is...
Natural 20 for a 25.
What is happening this one
Wow.
shot?
Okay.
huge.
Okay. So you've seen a room like this. You have seen a couple of years ago. You were all tasked with subduing an infiltrator into the building, and you restrained them. And you were meant to hand them over to an elite level team who were going to go and place them in a holding cell. However, the elite level team were nowhere to be found, and at the time, they trusted you a lot, Nexa, and they sort of sent you specifically to go and drag this person and throw them into this cell. And it was this, you opened a trapdoor, threw them down, and they fell into this almost like sleek black looking cave. And you shut the door, and that's the holding cells. They are these like pitch black caves with only like flickers of light from anything on the wall. The one you're in, we're going to say, has torches on the wall because I didn't think about that. But you look up and you can just see above you, there is a slight glimmer of light coming through what looks like a trapdoor above you.
But this is material plane. This isn't in...
It looks exactly like the
Build
rooms in the
materials.
dome. And actually, I'll say with a natural 20, you also notice that you kind of you're almost shimmering, and you assume. I'll say with a natural 20, this feels like the material plane to you, but you are not meant to be in the material plane right now. You're meant to be in a simulation. So maybe your body is in the material plane, but also you're somewhere else.
Yeah.
Just to make it all nice and
I'm
confusing.
Still slamming away at these.
Yeah, I will
chains.
say with enough attack, and I will say, is your weapon magical?
No, it's just a big old hammer.
I'm going to say, for the purpose of speeding up, it doesn't matter. And you manage to,
smites.
you free
I got
this.
smite, Should I dump a smite into it?
Yeah, dump a few smites in. Yeah, you don't need them over. You're fine. And this dragon kind of like clambers down, and
Fuck. Pete, no. Okay.
this one, and she looks at Amin. She can't see me.
Oh, the dragon's looking at you, Ammon.
And she said,
Oh,
this one can't see.
Yeah,
they look-
she can't see you. Why can't she see you? Are we here?
Do they
Oh,
look
we're really here.
angry?
At this point, you hear
It's kinda
Jules
shiny.
come over the intercom and go, something's happening here, and we've just managed to tap into you. It doesn't make any sense. You're in front of me, but also apparently you're in the upper levels of the building, and there are a lot of guards entering the room right now, and I don't know what's going on. So please, what's happening? Nexa. Kern, this is well above your pay grade.
Well, we were sent in here to determine what was going wrong with the simulation, right?
Right.
I don't think there's a problem with the simulation.
Yes, no, we know that, Kern, don't we? We don't need to talk about that right now, but I need to get you out of there.
Oh, we've got these little
Can I insight check that as someone?
Yeah,
who
you
knows Jules
absolutely
very well?
can. Yeah.
That was genuinely another natural 20. I'm genuinely not lying. I'm sorry. It's
I believe you. I believe you. I believe you. Kern and Jules were
With
always
a -1.
They were
so
always
19.
good friends. Like Jules would sometimes have a chat with Kern. You know, sometimes you'd find them on the balcony of the penthouse having a chat. You know, they were always really close. But for being your ex-boyfriend, it's weird that he's speaking so specifically to Kern right now. It's almost like they know something you don't. And at that point, you also hear Jessica come over the tunnel and going, okay, we've tapped into you and the guards are here and I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to send you all some healing because I think you guys are in real danger. And you all get, let me roll. You will get 17 hit points back if you need them. And then you hear Jessica go, Ammon, I don't know what's going on, but you're reacting differently to everyone else and we need to get you out. And you hear like the sound of Jessica being killed, and you hear Jules go, I need you all to get out of there, like right this second.
Press the buttons, press the buttons! And I'm gonna
press the button too.
I'm gonna press the button.
Can I look at the dragon and go, can we leave this to you from here?
I should be fine. You'll be get up, be careful.
What we do best. And then hit the button.
Before I go, I will just hold on to the dragon's hand.
Will I ever see you again?
Hopefully, I plan on escaping. So, yes, I'll protect you if I can.
Just maybe send me a message or something. It would be really, really good to see
Okay, sure.
you.
This is
Okay,
not the
anyway,
time.
no. Okay, goodbye.
But also, you're really cute. Oh, okay. And the dragon.
Do I hear the cute bit? Do I hear that before I go?
You're really. And you hear cute.
You don't know what it was going to be.
Was it cute? Was it
What
cute?
you
You don't know.
Begin with Q. I just
Curious.
Okay, you wake up in the pods and they spring open. Any damage you took, anything you've healed, that is all exactly the same. All your spell slots are gone exactly the same. You see guards surrounding. They have Jules like held, hands behind his back. Jessica's body is on the floor of the balcony and she's bleeding.
Jessica!
Oh, God.
What's going on?
Can we get out of the...
You can get out of the
Head
pods.
things,
You
the
sort of rip
pods.
your heads out. As you do that, Ammon, I'm going to say, with your amazing perception skills, you notice that all the others didn't have that one cable plugged in that you did.
Yeah.
Something's been wrong with your headsets.
I'm charging.
This place is going to the
And I tell you what,
dogs, I tell you.
and just quickly, because I want this to come out. Everyone, quick Arcana check.
Yeah. 18.
17.
21.
Okay. You all clock the tube that I'm going to say you all notice that Ammon has a tube in their head that none of you had in your head.
Yeah.
And it's divination magic that's going in, i.e. stuff that can mess with your mind.
It's not about the future.
No. So divination can also be like mind control spells. It's all within that. It's / illusion. It's that kind of vibe.
So are the guards, like, for one thing, how many of them are there? And what's
I will
their
say
attitude
there
towards
are 4, and at the moment there are 2. They are like standing over. They're all crowded around Jules,
I am...
being like, "What have you done? What is going on here? Who's done this?" And you can see these are like elite level people who have been sent down.
I am charging at, well, Jules basically, but like, fuck that. I'm gonna charge at them, and I'm with the aim of getting him off them, basically.
Do it.
What should I roll? What am I rolling?
What are you trying? What are you attacking with the sword, or are you like pushing them? Are you shoving them?
I'm going forward to pull him, but as I have my sword out, and if as I get there,
Oh, you're trying to grab him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. So make it's going to be athletics.
Okay. If any of them like,
Would anyone like to do anything that might help? Because you're all coming out at the same time.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'd like to use a 3rd level spell slot
To do.
to do Thunderwave.
Are you going to run up and thunderwave in the area?
Yeah, and With what's the name?
I'm going to give you all one round before, because the guards weren't expecting you all to
with
come out.
sculpt spells, I can make it ignore. Other
You
people.
can. That's cool.
Great.
Great.
A number of people eat 1 plus the spell's level, so I can
Okay,
avoid
cool. Great. So I assume you're avoiding these three and Jules. Yeah. But not Jessica, who is bleeding on the floor.
Yeah.
No, she's not a priority.
Yeah.
So-
Oh, I'm mad now, but I don't know it, so I can't be mad.
Don't be mad. You don't know. Okay. P, and we'll do it all at once. So P, what are you going to do?
I've noticed that there's something's gone weird with the helmets and things aren't right, and I don't know
Something's
what's going
not
on.
right, and Jessica is dying.
I will reach to my heart and go, these lies end now. Zone of truth.
Ooh,
Bring everyone.
That's cool. Very cool. Okay.
Mid-combat zone of truth.
Okay.
It's
Anyone
time
who would
that
like
we
to
all
try and
started
resist the
talking.
zone of truth, roll. I've rolled for Jules. What's your DC on zone of truth?
It's pretty high. So at this point, you realize that actually P, for all his kind of strangeness, he's actually got the kind of brooding charisma that a kind of young Marlon Brando might have, and his charisma is unnaturally
we love a
high.
young Marlon Brando.
I can't remember how I calculate this. I've got fucking shitloads of charisma. It's 8
So
It's
it'll
a
be-
spell save, so 8 plus your proficiency plus your charisma.
Got it. Okay, so that's 15.
Okay. And you can tell who fails as well, can't you? You can tell who succeeds and who fails.
Yeah,
I believe is Zone of Truth. Jules succeeds. The guards all fail.
Okay. And I'm gonna.
And if any of
Run
your
up to them
friends would like to try and
Yes, you've got them all.
resist, you have to roll.
Is anybody trying to save against this?
Can.
Are you just gonna let it happen?
I'm debating. I am debating right now.
I don't think Ammon is wily enough to,
Right.
to
That's
be
fine.
a good liar.
You can all choose to fail.
But what Ammon is going to do as part of this as well is he's going to say, everything's going wrong. Look, and it's going to there's this giant list of health and safety regulations.
Oh, no.
He is glowing in the sky, in the air above us. And I'm going to cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Oh, cool.
And
This is
so
all happening
I'm
at
gonna
once.
Yeah, and so okay, right, we're gonna resolve it.
yeah.
Zone of Truth, right? Kern, are you trying to resist it or not?
No.
Okay, cool. So
Can I also run up with my movement and just grab one of the guards and with
Sure.
free talking action be like, tell me what's happening.
yeah, we'll do the others and then we'll come back to that. And okay, Nexa, let's go with. So you rolled an athletics to try and grab Jules. You're going to roll against 2 guards, and they roll badly. So did you beat a 14? Are you muted?
Can't hear you.
Why can't you hear me?
Oh no, you
we
can
can
now.
now.
I think you're just by being quiet. Yeah.
Sorry. No, I rolled a 9.
Okay. So you sort of grab onto Jules, but you don't manage to rip him free of the guards. And Amin, you hypnotic pattern. So what happens with hypnotic pattern?
I guess we should probably resolve the thunder wave first. Because
Let's
if anyone,
definitely
if
do
anyone
the
takes
thunder
damage,
wave.
then they get jolted out.
Very good point.
Yeah.
Let's definitely do the thunder wave. Okay, so you run up thunder wave. So that's 2 failed death saves on Jessica. Was it 2 or is it 1?
Can't believe you've done that.
No, it's 1. It's 1. It's 1.
It's,
not a melee
it's
attack.
2 if it's a melee.
Yeah,
attack.
it's not a melee attack, so you're fine. She's 1. It's only 1.
And then is it just straight roll damage?
Thunder wave. What does it say? Click on it.
It's a
What's
con
that?
save. And
Is it a
Oh
con?
yes, sorry,
right?
con 14.
So you definitely roll your damage, and then I'll roll for the guards.
So there are
See.
4
The guards fail.
4
I'm doing
guards,
this one.
yeah.
Yeah.
So they're all pushed 10 feet away.
Oh, awesome.
I'm
I'm going to make a strength save to see if they manage to keep hold of thingy or not. They do not. So Jules also doesn't get pushed back because you weren't.
Can I keep hold of the one that I'm holding onto trying to get information
Sure.
out?
Definitely. Yeah. You kind of go with it. And,
yeah, his legs go.
like,
Yeah.
and then I need to do so. Each
3d8.
person takes it's 4d8. It's 2d8 normally, and it's a 3rd level slot. And it's
Yeah.
an extra D8 for each.
Oh,
slot
I see.
level
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
So do I do this individually, really? Or do you want me to
No,
do
roll
one?
it all at once. Roll it all at once because they're squishies.
Nope.
Kind of squishies. Ish.
8.
Just change something.
4d8. 11 damage.
Okay. They all look, ow. They look hurt, but they don't look dead.
Yeah, that was a pretty bad roll.
Right, let's do hypnotic pass, and then we'll come to some roleplay fun time.
We all have to roll to save from the
Yeah, what's hypnotic pattern? Read it out for me.
So I create a twisting pattern of colors or bureaucracy that weaves through the air inside
I love that.
30-foot cube.
Terms and
within
conditions.
range.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and make it so that it affects as few of my comrades as possible, but affects all the guards.
Okay, so you will definitely have to get P within that. And I will say you can either choose to lose one of the guards and not get P. There's no way you're not going to get Nexa because Jules is being held on by 2 guards and she's holding on to Jules.
So if P is obviously
Although
interrogating
they
one
let
of the
go.
guards.
Wait, hang on, they let go. So actually, I will say you can angle it. Okay, you have to choose between Nexa and P.
P seems to be interrogating one of the guards, so if necessary, I'll miss that guard if needs be.
Yeah, so you'll miss that guard, but you won't get P within it.
Sure.
Okay. And what do they roll?
So they all take a wisdom save of DC 15.
Oh, they've got shite wisdom.
And if they fail, they
Fail.
are both charmed and incapacitated.
Fail. They all failed.
And so this lasts for 1 minute or until they take any damage, or if someone takes an action to shake the person out their stupor.
Okay, cool. So they're just basically all the guards now are fully like
They're all like,
done.
yeah, they're all kind of looking at this long list of health and safety regulations and trying
And they're
to
like,
work
oh yes,
out
we
what
must.
the hell I did
We must
wrong.
follow
Like,
the health and safety
yeah.
stuff. But also, I am going to need you to roll a d20.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
What are we
It's
at
an
now?
11.
Okay, you're fine.
So I think we're at a 3 or
4?
4?
Let's say 4 for fun. Yeah, and okay, okay. In which case, the guards are all fully like thing, apart from the one that P is holding. And P, what do you say to the guard?
Tell me what you know.
We were sent here because apparently something has gone wrong and the magic is all draining out of the building, and we've been told to come stop it, and we think it's your fault. And also these two, we think they might be working for Arcana For All, so we're going to come kill them. That's the plan. Why am I saying this? Oh God! And,
Okay, that's the point.
Are we in initiative
Is
order?
Jules anywhere?
we're not,
Jules is
because
here.
the guards are all out. I'm going to say everyone is basically, you're not in initiative now because you can kind of do what you want.
Okay, I'll just go to the next person who is awake and isn't one of our crew, and then grab them and ask them the same question. So I'll jot this guy, and is Jules anywhere near me? I guess
Jules
he's
is
the only
near.
other person.
Jules didn't fail.
Jules-
the check,
but you know
so
Jules succeeded.
Beat the zone of truth. check.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I'll still go over to them and go,
Next is holding on.
I'm letting go of Jules and I'm
Okay.
rushing over to Jessica.
Okay. Oh
You
yeah, that's
may
good point,
have.
Jessica.
Yes, good
You
point,
may
Jessica.
have resisted my magic, but will you resist my charms?
Yeah,
I will
I'll
intimidate the shit out of
Right.
him.
Oh my God. Okay. Roll an intimidation.
Can I help with this intimidation, please?
How would you like to do this?
I would like to.
Oh
yeah,
no, it's like Nexus friends being like to the
Right?
expert, be like, don't you dare hurt my friend.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what have you done to her? And my aura sparks a little bit.
Cool.
Can I help
Very cool.
Jules?
You absolutely can. What would you like to do?
Amazing.
Can I at this point, right, can I just do one thing, which is as I get over to Jessica, who's lying bleeding on the floor, I'm gonna go to pull out my potion bottle, realize it's empty.
You drank,
because
yeah.
I drank it, smash it on the ground, look at these fuckers fucking about fuckily, and go, fucking potion, you fuckers!
I can mage hand you my one if you want.
Okay, I will say without much issue, Amand, mage hands one over it. You can feed it. And Jessica does pop back up as you feed her the potion. We'll resolve that. And
Unbelievable.
okay, what was your intimidation roll?
do I get to
With
make it
advantage. Yeah, because they're helped. Well, and then also, oh, this is interesting because
It's a nat 20.
Another? Are you kidding me?
Okay, I'm gonna roll to see. But is it the only way he's only gonna do this is if he gets a nat 20? What are you?
I have
doing
a
to
7
help
modifier,
Jules?
so it's 27.
Kind of be like, wait a minute. Wait, why are you going up on Jules? Jules definitely just got us out of there.
And
You're suddenly ganging up on him.
yeah, he doesn't get a nat. He got an 18, so he did pretty well. But no. What do you say to intimidate?
Tell me what's going on.
Oh God, I haven't been completely truthful with you guys. I'm sorry. Kern, please, can we tell them? I think we need to get out of here, all of us.
It's no longer safe for us to be.
We need to run. Jessica, I'm really sorry, but can we go, please? And Jessica's like, I don't know what's going on, but I just got stabbed by one of the guards, so yeah, I'm game. Let's go. And she goes, right, follow me, and she starts running out the door. Are you following?
Yes.
I'm gonna say she runs you down a corridor, and you can hear like guards rushing. You can hear alarms going off, and she takes you through a door. And you were promised a ship when you graduated, and she takes you through a door called Ship Dock. And what would you like your Spelljammer shipcraft to look like?
I think Ammon would want lots and lots of.
It's going to be a mixture of everything everyone wants.
Lots of those life rings.
The life things?
You know the
life rings. Sorry, yeah.
Loads of those.
Like rubber rings, great.
Yeah.
There's also a couple of like armbands and stuff. Like,
just loads of safety features.
Loads of safety.
Can the sails be black?
The sails are black. Beautiful, like deep, like almost velvet looking sails.
Can there be a large kind of cabins quarters at the back with like bookcases lining the
huge cabins quarters?
and very wide doors?
You can't tell as you run up towards this. What looks like basically an old like long ship, but yes, amazing library in the back.
Can the figurehead be blind justice with holding 2 scales at the front?
Absolutely, it can. And you look at the very top of where the flag sits, and it is a symbol of a sort of a globe with a potion bottle in the middle, which you all know is a symbol for Arcana For All.
Oh no! They're the
And
baddies!
as you you run, and Jessica's like, I don't know what's going on, just get on the ship. And she looks at Ammon and goes, I wanted the rings as well. That's great. And you all high five. And you all run on the ship, kickstart the ship. It takes off, and you fly out of the dome. And as you do, you look down and you see, sailing off into the distance, a crystal dragon. And I'm going to say, as you zoom off, we'll end it there. And maybe we won't end it there. Would anyone like to have some conversations? You're on the ship, and the ship is you're out of danger's way. Role play, go.
I think it's time that we had a chat.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, what the hell's going on?
Look, for the longest time now, Jules and I have been working together with Arcana For All.
Aren't they terrorists?
No, they're not terrorists.
No, they're really not.
Monster!
No.
It's I have to protect the tribe. You are not the company. The company, not the people that you think they are. What they're doing is taking all the arcane knowledge and putting it behind. They're putting it behind a paywall. People have got to give their money to the company in order to use knowledge.
Yeah.
And if my life's taught me anything, knowledge should be free for everyone. Everyone should have the right to be able to better their lives. And the company, while it does research, is doing it in a way that is not right. I couldn't stand by and let that happen.
Nexa, I'm really sorry. Our relationship, it started out as a way so I could talk to Kern. But I
was
genuinely
before.
Okay, yeah, I thought you might be. I wanted to tell you the truth. I wanted
you
to be
just
real. I do love you. I'm so in love with you. I had to break up with you because they were figuring it out, and I had to keep us all safe. I had to keep you safe. Why do you think I unplugged all of your wires before you went in there? It was so you could see the truth and you could do something about it. I knew only you were strong enough.
You didn't give me a choice. You just screwed up the best job, the only job I ever had. You just screwed up my entire life because you've decided that you know what is better for everyone. Is that right? Now you tell me that you were just lying to me. And Kern, wow, we were a team. You were my family, and it's all bullshit,
we are
right?
still a team. And if we hadn't gone out of there together, we'd all still be down there cooling off as bodies.
Right.
That was you making decisions for all of us, and that is not how a team works.
You put us in danger, and that's not fair.
And that. Thank you, Ammon.
No.
Are you saying that all this time we were working for the evil side?
Very much
and you
so.
knew. And our ledger is red.
We got some wrongs to right, but we've started that journey today.
Yeah.
How long have you known?
No more.
How long have you known that the company were stealing and hoarding this information and hurting people by restricting it?
Since that's why I joined. I've been a member of Arcana For All for longer than I've been with the company. They needed people on the inside.
What we didn't know was the...
No. We thought they were just keeping knowledge and putting it, like Ken says, behind a paywall. But this is a whole other level. To keep a creature like that behind bars just to get its power.
To be fair, I am very glad I got to see it for real.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
It's a fantastic creature.
I want to cast Detect Evil and Good, and
Go
I
for
want to look at Kern and Jules.
Do it.
Look into their souls.
Jules is a strong, good aura.
And Kern?
Ken?
Yeah, very much the same.
I look down at my hands. I sit.
You actually get a good aura off of everyone on the ship. Unless anyone would like to say they have an evil character, but I don't think any of you did make an evil character. So.
Can I go over to P?
Yeah.
And kneel down in front of him. None of that's on you. Everything that you've done for the company, whether the outcome was good or bad, if it was bad, that's on them because they knew and you didn't, and they didn't tell you. It is not on you, P. P, look at me.
Blind God simply measures your actions. She sees nothing else.
Was you the freaking stupid god then?
Ammon.
She is not known for her intelligence, no.
Ammon, Jessica comes over to you and sort of sits down next to you. I don't know what's going on, but I'll listen to you. I've always trusted you. Just don't explode anything, please.
You know I don't have absolute control over that, but I'll try.
Okay.
Also, for the record, sorry about the stuff earlier. We had
It's
to try
okay.
and get out of that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Yes, that was...
I mean, I was unconscious. I don't remember any of it, so actually I don't know what you're talking about.
I just assumed you're going to look down like the scorched burn mark, like the
Like,
fingers.
Ow! I mean, I don't know where that happened.
I've got a lot to process because I thought I was keeping people safe. I was keeping my family here safe, but
Right.
I thought the company was keeping people safe from dangerous knowledge, dangerous magic. And what if that's been harming people all along?
That's not on you
Yeah.
either, Ammon. They could have
I
told
don't-
you at any time and they didn't.
I'll never get back to heaven.
We couldn't tell anyone.
This was not the plan. We had to get to elite status so that we could get into the research division, work out what they were doing.
Yeah.
Could have told us. You know how much that means to both P and Ammon. You could have told them. I'm not saying telling me was a good idea, but you could have told them.
Well, whatever happens, we're in it together, I guess. So we've got to deal with the consequences of our actions and
Next,
find a way to make it good.
We got to turn that leak into a flood. We've got to.
Yeah.
Where did that dragon go? I'm sure
I don't
they
know.
can
At this
help.
point, maybe P checks his phone or whatever the version of
Sending stone, sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's getting
yeah.
pretty lit.
But to see what's happening, like Twitter
Just to see
blowing
if it-
up, or
just any contact from the crystal dragon.
oh yes, of course. Or you can still, I'll say you can still see it in the on the horizon, and it does appear to be getting closer.
Is it
And-
texting?
You shouldn't text while flying.
The little-
It's very unsafe.
You hear it go. You hear a voice come through your stepping stone saying, "I really shouldn't be doing this while I'm flying because it's very dangerous." But I just wanted to thank you. The company, they're dreadful, and I'm going to take them down. If you'd like to help me, I'd appreciate the support.
P stands, places the head of his hammer on the ground. Proper kind of paladin stance. It is settled. We know what we must do.
Next, Jules comes over to you and sort of goes, "I'm not asking you to forgive me for what I did. I know it was wrong. I'm just asking if you will let me attempt to make it up to you."
No, I don't know what's happening. You just seem to have all the answers, all the big plans. So
My
you
only-
just do what you got to do.
I was going to tell you, Nexa. I needed you to be safe first. You're safest in the company. Everything I did to keep you out of harm's way.
When I didn't understand, and I thought, I don't know, I guess maybe I thought I was stupid for not understanding.
You're the smartest person I know. Even you can. Okay, we're having a moment.
I didn't understand why you apparently didn't feel the same way about me. I don't know, that hurts more. I can't trust you.
I understand.
Was what we had, and that's gone. But sure, these folks seem keen on hanging out, so I guess I'm unemployed. Thanks. So
Oh, Arcana
Yeah.
For All play really well. Like,
Great.
really well.
sure,
You get a lot more independence.
whatever.
Yeah, it's true. Anyway, I'll see you around the ship, I guess. And he walks away.
Is the ship also 15 feet long?
Yeah, it's tiny. He just sort of goes and stands the other side of the bow.
I'll see you around. It turns around.
Hi. As this ship sort of soars, you see the dragon gets closer and closer, and Rahala soars over the top of your ship and sort of does a circle around it, and you both fly off over the ocean, over the sea, to plan, to plot, to do who knows what, maybe to kill each other, I don't know. But with that, we will end it there, and thanks, guys, for playing.
Emily Bates, everyone.
Made that way too complicated.
No,
was so much
that was so
fun.
great. That was
That was
great.
so
That
good.
ending, I didn't even see it coming. Even slightly. I was just like, what is even happening? It was great. Simon, is he bad? Is he good? I don't even know. Oh,
That was
the goodie.
amazing.
You were
I
all
love
the
it.
goodies.
Can you
but
change the
just-
music?
Yes.
I need my music reset, otherwise I can't.
I'm not going to do this in every one shot.
Yeah, we'll see, won't we? We shall see. That was great.
Yeah,
Emily
honestly,
Bates.
it's
Company.
brilliant. Love the
Welcome
world.
to the company.
Wonderful,
The
wonderful
company is a
work.
Fortune 500 investment.
folks who are watching, if you've enjoyed this, please tell people about it. We would love to get more people
Yes.
like joining us for these stories. We've got I don't know what we've got coming up, actually. God knows what we've coming up, but we have campaigns,
We have
short
stuff.
campaigns, long campaigns, one shots. Yeah, please, if you enjoy this stuff, do shout about it, tell people, tell your friends.
The RP Geeks.
Tell your
Yeah.
enemies.
With the music.
Don't tell your enemies. They don't
Available on
deserve this.
www.rpgeeks.co.uk. Or on all social media at RPGeeks DnD. And follow Dr. Khalil. Is it Thirlaway?
Doctor talks a lot.
Dr. Khalil
Talks a Lot on
Thirlaway.
Twitter.
Dr.
Yeah, that's
Talks a Lot
good.
on
Handle.
Twitter. And have a lovely day.
I've been Infinite Sky 6000.
I've been Infinite Sky 6000, voice of the company.
Oh,
And, I will say, Simon, Kern was so close to Uriel.
Yeah, in some ways he was. Like, I tried to make it distinct. I just had this image
In
of...
character, for sure.
I didn't think of it at the time.
The
but I can
voice
see it.
was
the
pretty-
voice.
pretty there.
I can see it.
Yeah, apparently I'm a man of 1,000 voices that all sound suspiciously similar.
I love it. I love it. Oh, you're all brilliant. Khalil, thank you so much for coming
Oh,
to
that
play
was
Thank you so
with
much for
us.
having me,
Khalil.
guys. It's been a blast. I'm really glad I got to play my safety sorcerer.
Really beautiful.
Love
Best.
her.
The hypnotic pattern was the absolute best.
That was incredible.
That
I
was
also
really
love
nice.
that you were the one who like fixed the helmet and were like, "Sure, I need everything working properly." And I was like, "Oh no." Like that means you don't get to see the cool shit. I'm sorry.
No.
Does anyone have any questions? Because we've got a little bit of time before we have to go, actually. Because I realised I did just create a whole world for
I
no
think
good
that
for a
was-
one shot.
I have a question. Can we have a sequel where we go back
Yeah.
and mess up the patron?
Yeah.
I
The
feel
patron.
like
and
we
I
set it
just
up.
really need to resolve my relationship with Jules. I'm feeling a lot of emotions.
Nexter's gone full
Yes.
rogue. Like, full
I'm really
troubled
sorry.
backstory.
No.
I really like killed the vibe of the ending there.
Only a
a
little,
lot.
but I liked it.
Sorry.
To be fair, like
It
he
made it
did
poignant.
get into a relationship with you so he could talk to Kern. That was
And then
the foundation of
broke
your
up with
relationship.
me, also on false pretenses.
Correct.
Dark.
There was a lot of lying, but he did genuinely care for you by the end.
Love him so much.
I'm excited to see
so much.
where P's relationship with the enormous crystal dragon goes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like I wasn't. Yeah,
Dragons
Wow.
can take human form, you know.
like I mean, she seems.
Don't change
you're
yourself
cute.
for me, baby, is what I would say if it ever came to that.
you are a dragon ball,
I'm into
so
it.
you know it's you know it's
I'm
not
into it.
it's not fully weird. But yeah, thanks everyone. I had fun.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I think
thank
I
you
speak
so
for all of us
much.
in saying that we had fun playing.
Mhm.
Oh,
And
so good.
I kind of want to see.
Oh, and also, I want to.
Got
Okay,
such-
so a couple of things I should shout out because a lot of my inspiration for the company was based on NADPod season 3, not another D&D podcast. Everyone should go listen to it. They have a company called Mothership that like control all the resources. That's kind of where that came from. And I took a lot of stuff from Fizban's Treasury of Dragons. That's the animated breath and the crystal dragon were both in that and kind of where that came from. And there was something else. And the Wild Magic Surge table, which is insane and really good, is the Dungeon Coach D300 Wild Magic table.
Yeah, I love that wild magic table because
It's really cool. Like
on
the
the
regular
traditional
one,
ones, sometimes you get just stuff that's like
you turn
nothing
blue and it's like,
happens.
great, you're blue for a bit. But like actually having like spells cast, and I mean there's a couple of bits. The neutral ones are actually kind of boring, like you trip over a lot, but at least it's a bit more exciting, I think. I like it.
You made that work really nicely.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
Should we go through and I was just gonna say, should we go through and like do plugs?
yes, I would like to plug all the things I just plugged
Just plug,
that
yeah.
I use. Yeah.
What about you yourself, Emily? Is there anything
Oh.
personally that you want to plug?
I'd like to plug NADPod more because I just really enjoy it. Season 1 I think is epic and everyone should go listen to it. I could plug my own stuff. Okay. I put out.
Great plugging.
Top plug. This is going out in the future, so I don't know what I've done recently.
Future, that's
but
true.
in the past, I put out a video on behind the scenes of Prehistoric Planet, and I really like it, and it's really cool. Go have a watch. It's all about how they made the dinosaurs in the latest Apple TV Plus documentary series on New Scientist's YouTube.
Amazing. Ali, how about you?
I plug nothing.
Yeah,
Except
just
for more of this. More of this. We want to see more of you here. And Bates, that was amazing. I will use my plug time simply to plug Bates.
Yes.
Thanks.
Simon?
I too would like to use my plug time to plug Bates.
Stop saying.
No, okay, you've made it bad now. You really ruined
Also,
it. Like,
when you're using the Pearl of Power, Simon texted me being like, that's definitely a clitoris. And I was like, fuck off, Simon.
You said I love a good pearl of power. Like
Obviously, we all thought that.
That's not exactly what I was thinking, actually, no.
But no, I don't know what I will have released in the previous week or so. My big video I've been working on for a couple of months about Team C's might have just come out. So perhaps go and watch that. Go check out my YouTube channel.
Is it in it still?
Yes, that is still in it.
Yeah.
What? Gonna have to
You'll
watch
have
it
to
and
watch
find
it.
out what that
See and
means.
find out, yeah.
Amazing. I've been Shamini. I'm at Espandel on various social media platforms, and I will be posting RPGeeks stuff, science stuff, D&D stuff, and cool science videos. And finally, Khalil,
Yeah.
the star of the show. Tell us everything.
Well, on Twitter, I'm Dr. Talks a lot, and if you like lefty stuff, Palestinian stuff, science stuff, do check out Wild Crimes, which is the podcast from the Natural History Museum, all about wildlife crime and me ragging on capitalism. Check out Science and Sorcery, which is a sister channel where we also play sciencey D&D with chaos and fun.
Probably be able to find that on our Twitter.
We tweet
various
it a lot,
retweets. Yeah.
And on the Natural History Museum YouTube channel, in a couple of months after this goes out, will be coming out a really cool interview that I did with someone amazing just yesterday as we record this.
Teasers,
Can't tell you because I'm trying to keep the NDA. But trust me, it's
wow.
amazing. I'm a little bit croaky on it, but
theories.
they sound incredible.
Why are you
and
croaky,
it's really,
Khalil? Why?
really spicy interview.
I can't imagine.
Because
Why
I've been
would-
in the field with 250,000 people dancing music
Weird.
for 3 days.
That's
No,
giving
it's a
away when we
character
recorded
choice.
this.
Very much. You did earlier, and I was like, well, now they know.
Now we know when we recorded it. It's still June.
But yeah, those are my plugs, and thank you so much for having me on. This has been awesome.
Thank you.
Oh, cheers,
so
Khalil.
good.
You've been great.
Well done, everyone. We will wrap it up there. We are likely taking a little break over the next month, but check our social media platforms for when we will be back at RPGeeks D&D or rpgeeks.co.uk, and we'll see you next time.
We're having a summer holiday.
Cheers, everyone.